Do you guys want to give a brief little description of the last things you guys were doing during lunch?
Eaten. I got one of everything on the menu, and they're like pretty big portions because I bribed the lunch lady or
Oh,
breakfast lady.
Yes.
I
I
got a
shared a
nice chicken
donut with a
salad.
random student.
Yes, we went and got food, and we asked Jaden to make us some cool Power Ranger stuff.
Which I will make for you all.
Better be cool.
I swear,
was-
yes, it will be.
That was after the history lesson.
Yeah. And after
Yeah,
that, they
and-
started arguing, and then we left for history. I think.
Yeah, I think I stole some of Jaden's stuff, food.
You stole some of my food.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
No,
We've
no,
also, yeah, but we've
I
also already done our classes. Like,
yeah,
we've
your
already
were,
classes
that we
are
made
all
up or
done,
something.
guys.
I'm positive you're
So
lying.
you were just at lunch, and there was nothing else significant happening at lunch. You guys were just like, eating and talking, and
Yeah, we were just gonna.
Yeah,
We were,
Eleazar had a
being
bunch of
productive
food.
students.
in that case, it's still. Oh no, it's in September, isn't it?
I think it's the end of September.
Yeah, it's the end of September.
Ranger made it Monday, so I think we're like
Yes,
halfway
it
through
is 2
Monday.
o'clock on a Monday. So yeah, there's still students. Honestly, you guys had a pretty late lunch. So admittedly, there's not a lot of students that are actually milling around in the lunchroom at this hour. There are a few gathered around a couple tables, talking and chatting, some of them with little square objects in their hands, and others just, doing some last minute studying or otherwise just, bonding with their fellow students. But as you guys, I assume, are still all sitting down, what's your plans now? You know that all your classes are done, and now you can kind of do as you please for the rest of the day.
Anyone want to go to the library?
Sure. I don't really think I have anything going on.
I can't go in the library.
Can we eat the books?
Wait, why?
No.
Oh wait.
Wait,
I ate all the books.
Wait. Out of character. Why can't you go to the library?
The last time we
main
went to
character,
the
why can't you go to
library.
the library?
Yeah, don't worry about it, Aven. Out of character. Jaden, if you remember, the last time someone tried to steal my demon book from me was in the library, and I ain't fucking with that.
Oh, okay.
Ain't no one getting my demon book from me.
Out of character, have I even been to the library before?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I have I don't think I
What,
have been, but my character, the character been to the library before?
What backgrounds did you guys have? Like, with the student backgrounds? Like, which one did you choose?
It shows the ones where you study to get better
Study guide?
exams. Yeah. I think. Why do we get better roles in the exams? or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, I got a student start.
Okay. What exactly does that say on it?
You're a student that learns the whole area of the school that you have went to with your eyes, seeing the path. You know your way around the basic layout of the school only.
Yeah, so I would believe that Aven, what is your class again?
Paladin.
Okay, so I don't know if your character has any particular interest in books, but I will say that you absolutely know where the library is. You've probably passed it, but you've not really gone inside. You never really had a reason to at the moment. I mean, school started pretty recently, and, there's no other reason that you could have visited, but you have an idea what it is and what sort of general size it is as well. But otherwise, Diesel, you don't.
Yeah, it's like over this way. Didn't you go to orientation?
Orientation.
Yeah. You didn't go?
I don't remember that much.
Weird.
It's okay.
Yeah. Me and Abby know the way. Well, Mizzle, do you want someone to keep you? Wait, I guess that's not my decision.
At some point when y'all looked away, Mizzle's just vanished. No, I'm kidding.
There he goes.
What? Wait a minute. How did he do that? He's so good at that.
You get like the
I'm
little white
assuming
outline
magic.
of where he was.
Yeah, it's
Puff
blinking.
of
It's just
smoke.
Blinking, yeah.
like he was there.
Wait a minute.
Oh, there he goes.
Well, I guess we don't need to worry about him. He'll be fine. I believe in him.
Yeah.
The rest of you want to go to the library too, Eleazar? I know you don't like
Sure.
reading or know how to.
Reading's weird. No, I'm good.
Okay.
Curious about this the clad stuff we learned about in history class. Wondering if I could find more books about different clans.
Okay. Eleazar, are you gonna do the cartoonish disappearing thing like Mizzle did?
He's already gone by the time you look back at him.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Nope.
Wait. Maybe it's not that. Maybe our friends are disappearing because we're looking away from them. I just continue to stare at Jaden.
And what are you talking? Yeah, I think. Well, maybe that's it.
I'll stare at David.
They tend
Like,
to come in
stare
a
at
pair. I'm
Sebastian.
sure Mizzle will keep them in line, or they'll make things worse. I don't know.
Well, now that we're all staring at each other, I'm glad that everyone's keeping an eye on each other and that we can all just go. Where's my little buddy? Fuck! It's a cartoonish outline, and he's oh so gone. Well,
I just disappear, bro.
no,
Don't
no!
While you're looking away, Diesel yeets me out the window.
Oh, where'd he go? That's crazy.
Really weird.
No, where'd Sebastian go? Avid
No,
Diesel,
no.
it's just okay. Avid Diesel, Sebastian, it's just the four of us. We could all make it to the library without any wacky hijinks ensuing. And then Jaden's gonna
All right, why don't you lead the way, Jaden?
fuck. You all have eyes on each other and me, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, here we go. I also have student start, so I'm gonna lead the way.
As
You guys
as
are
Jade
being
turns around,
silly,
we just
but-
stitch him.
You guys are being silly, but at least it's entertaining. Let's go.
Hey,
So
it's
who
better to be
all is
silly and
going-
cautious.
So who all is going to the library?
Adam
Aye.
is.
Jaden.
I'll follow Jaden for now.
The
Okay,
four of
so
us.
Oh, currently, but Diesel, are you like hiding or something?
I'll. No, I don't think I'll hide for now.
Okay, so you
If
just
we
all
later.
are all on your way. What sort of order are you guys, or sort of conglomeration are you guys sort of in?
We're all within fireball range.
Good to know.
That's what matters. I think Jade's leading, and us three are like side by side behind him.
I'm
Okay.
I'm next to Jaden because I also know the path.
I'll be behind them. Then.
Okay. Sebastian, do you want to make a wall or do you want to make a square?
I want to make a square.
Oh man.
We're not going to be the assholes that take up the entire
Man,
hallway with our
That's not the
conversations.
enough. Okay, so you're taking a nice little stroll down the hallways, and the hallways are ever as beautiful and clean as you've seen before. There are, oh gosh, how do I describe the walls?
The walls are made out of wool.
Vertical structure encompassing us.
Anyway, so it's nice, there's nice, I believe they're white walls, with a couple paintings dotting them, different locations, different countries, some of them that you've never seen before, some of them that look quite obvious, some, if they're in the frickin' desert, maybe you could guess where they're from. If they're in a snowy region, you can guess where they're from, but they're just generally those sort of very neat and orderly. There's a couple little tables with potted plants, making it smell a bit nicer. It's, they also have a couple offered chairs, so some students mill around those, and just generally nice, warm, inviting environment. And as you walk down, what are you guys thinking? What are you guys chatting about anything?
So have you ever been thinking up of the armor stuff? I know you seemed really excited about it.
Yeah, I kind of know how to. I know how to use the tools to do it. I help my parents with my armor and all. So I don't fully know how to do it, but I kind of know. So that's what I'm going to learn more about.
Well, if you need a hand, I actually know how to use smith's tools.
Well, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So if
when
want
you
to
get
get
around.
working.
Sorry.
Oh no, go on. You were saying something, Sebastian?
Yeah, when you get around to it, only make me something small, like a shoulder pad or something.
Like, yeah. Hold on, wait. Out of character. It's a chain shirt, right? Is what I'm thinking. I think. This. Hold on. Wait. Wait. Let me pull up the item. I think that's it. That I'm thinking of.
You sure?
Oh,
Yeah.
like its stats are identical to.
I just want a
Or just
sword.
that color.
I will give you know what? I will give you creative freedom with that. I like all animals, but
Okay. Okay.
I like some.
All
I
animals.
like the
All
color
right.
brown on my sword. Like something
Okay.
on that. But other than that, you can do whatever you want.
All right.
ooh, like a copper or like a bronze.
Maybe.
I like the way you think, Gavin.
Well, thanks. I like the way I think too. Man, how far is this library?
It's a big
Actually,
school.
he just arrived. He's just walking around the corner to the library.
Are we there yet?
So it's
All right.
look, things are a lot farther when you're a lot smaller.
Would you like uppies?
Sure, I'll take some upbeat.
I'll take some uppies.
He's gonna pick you up and put you on his shoulder.
Do you want a
Oh.
piece, Sebastian?
Sure, why not?
I pick up Sebastian. and put him on my
But don't
shoulder.
forget to let us down before we go through a doorway, please.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think uppies are allowed in the library.
No.
Well, not just
Could
that. I
ask,
don't want to get knocked over by an archway.
You mean like that one?
No, you can't just speak it into existence. Please don't.
It would be a little funny.
Wait.
No. I won't do that.
Don't worry. I'm sure, Sebastian, with your intelligence, you would know to, avoid any potential archways impending in their, Don't worry,
Your
don't worry.
intelligence.
However, as you do approach beautiful library doors, you are aware that, this is probably not going to be something you can get through with something on your shoulders, and it probably would be a little improper. What do you do?
I
Get
take
off.
Sebastian off my shoulders.
Yeah, he's gonna help going down. The help action of getting down.
Yep. Hold on. There we go. Do you want me to get down too, or I'm kind of comfortable.
Would it still be appropriate to have him on my shoulder? I mean, he is
Yeah.
like tiny,
Wait, how small?
like tiny or something
Fairy.
below tiny.
Yeah,
Wait,
fairies
how
are a small
tall's your
creature.
character?
I'm like a foot.
Small.
Is it like a foot or like 2 feet or like?
No, like a foot.
Okay, maybe you can still make it through the doorway.
Okay. That and Sebastian is only like yeah, he's 4'8" right now.
It's okay. Your eyes are all very squishy, and there's some tall kids here, so clearly These doors must accommodate. Don't worry.
Mizzle is 5 foot.
Alright.
But
I think I'm also 5 foot.
so do you guys enter?
Yep.
Yes.
Are you sure? Are you sure you want to do them? Are you sure?
Yeah,
Sure?
I want to
Yeah.
learn some more about history. So of
I want
course
to
I'm
learn
dead.
some more
Um,
about making suits. and
So you enter the beautiful library. You know, it's this wide space in the sort of, I don't want to say foyer, but it's some like big, you know, expansive space when you first walk in, and then there's rows of students seated at these long desks and various chairs, you know, some with little study groups and just, you know, unoccupied little areas where you can sit down and read. Otherwise, there's bookshelves lining every single side of you. It kind of looks a bit like a maze sometimes, but otherwise, you know, you think you could probably navigate it. So, where do you guys go?
Desk.
Yeah, the front desk.
Oh no.
I should mention Jaden is in
What?
fact
Oh, I don't know.
Jaden is in fact in a different suit than he was here.
I believe I had a librarian before. There was a
did, I
librarian
believe
once
so.
upon a time.
I think
no.
you did. I could have sworn it was like some upperclassman volunteer or something.
Yeah, well, I
Like,
know who
we
talked
made-
to you guys, but I don't know if there was a librarian I ever introduced. Oh no.
Either that. Wait, wasn't it the girl that was trying to steal the book before?
Yeah, but she's not the librarian. I mean, you can see her sitting down amongst the students, this like, you know, mop of blue hair.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a different suit, so you know she wouldn't recognize.
Oh my god.
I think my last suit was a white.
I think with Jaden's intelligence,
You probably know that she might reckon. There's a chance she might recognize.
well, do you have low wisdom?
No, I actually have low charisma.
Low
I
charisma,
really wish
okay.
it was low wisdom because that would make so much more sense. But
Yeah, and then you'd actually like, ha! She won't recognize me.
yeah,
I'm wearing different suit.
like everything about Jaden that's 6 in wisdom would make so much goddamn sense. I made it for charisma though.
So are you approaching the librarian or are you approaching the girl with blue hair?
Librarian.
That's gosh,
Librarian.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember,
Going
actually,
wherever Sebastian's going.
Yeah, librarian.
Okay. I don't even have an image for this. Mind for a little bit, okay? It's fine. There is, you know, a adult woman there, neatly dressed and everything, with short brown hair and, you know, warm green eyes, and she'll just smile as you guys approach. Hello,
Hi,
is there
Mrs.
anything I can help you with?
Out of
Hello.
character. Hi, extra.
In character. Hi, Mrs. Librarian. What's your name?
I think I'll be real.
You too mean, man.
I'm gonna find a picture of everything for
You okay, Jaden?
I'm dying.
Fine.
I'm fucking dying. Oh, one dying.
Things go by last
Hey,
week, don't
calm
they?
down. This is a library.
Oh,
People
Breathe,
expect
man.
better than you.
Breathe.
one dying.
Dying so bad, even his in character's dying.
Damn.
What's so funny, Jaden?
Dude, this is a
I don't know what
library.
you're talking about. That was out of character.
The out of character tears rolling down your cheek.
Oh my god. I knew immediately when you said you didn't have an image what Jaden was gonna do. I was like, oh yeah, expert name.
Okay, you done now?
No.
All right. So, she will, you know, smile and gesture to the little tiny name plaque that is put up on the desk, which says Sophie Iris. My name is Miss Iris.
That's a really pretty name.
Thank you. Now, was there a type of book you were looking for?
Well, I'm looking for books on like making stuff like smithing and making armor and weapons and how to get better at it. I think
I
my other
see.
friends are for other things, right, Diesel?
I want to learn about the clans.
Which specifically? Famous ones or
Cool ones.
some miscellaneous ones?
Sure.
I see. Let me write these down. And what specifically about smithing? Just the trade in general?
I'm looking at getting better at improving armor, weapons, how to make stuff from scratch.
I will say with
Getting
this very
better.
broad topic, it is better to look very specifically. So are you looking for specifically armor or weapons or miscellaneous items?
I said armor and weapons, yeah. Jaden said armor and weapons like 3 times
He
already.
did, but she's saying you have to choose one.
Oh, why can I only have one?
They are very broad topics. I mean, you could pick up multiple books, but
Yeah, okay. Can I get multiple books?
very well. Anything else?
He'll look over at the rest of the group.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you.
I was about to ask if you wanted to know any, if you want anything.
Oh, something on druid magic?
Which druids? Is this druids of Heldram or druids of Zabara?
Sabara.
I see. Anything else?
Yeah, do you have books about the history of the Feywild?
Oh, that is a very broad topic, although there may be a few regarding the Fae and speculation. Suppose we could find one of those.
All right.
Something about Elastris?
Out
I
of
don't know. Maybe
character.
more like history and depth, something like that.
I'm afraid I don't believe we have any under that.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll write some someday.
I believe in you.
Yeah.
He's gonna give a warm smile.
All right, and she will write down a few things on little slips of paper and hand them out to each of you. These are the sections that I recommend to start looking for. I can't say that you will find the exact book that you are searching for, but it should have something at least in the same genre. And if you have any particular ones in mind, I can see if they're perhaps already checked out.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Miss Iris.
Thank
Of
you.
course, and don't forget to come right back here to check them out formally before you leave the library, and you will have 3 days to return them.
Thank you.
Thank you.
She'll give a wave. Okay, and before you guys do that, I'm actually going to check out what the freak are you two doing?
Way back.
Are you guys making another fire?
Let's go.
Eleazar and Mizzle, are you guys together? Did you guys leave separately? What are you doing?
We definitely left separately because Mizzle
Okay.
left first.
Oh, 100%.
Okay, so Mizzle, what are you doing?
Uh, Mizzle's going to return from the bathroom
What?
after the party has left. It's like, where the fuck did they go?
Oh no.
Entirely confused. He's going to wander just the first few levels of the school.
Okay. Fun. Perfect. Let me do a little glance at my notes real quick.
How
Hmm.
dare you not have them memorized?
Cannot believe you.
What sort of bully am I going to run into this time? I'm gonna
Yeah,
be
what's
a
sort
new
of creature
enemy
you're
for
gonna
the
find in
party.
these first few levels? I wonder.
The school's a dungeon, guys. I hope you realize.
Poggers?
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Okay.
shit, is that the hand demon at 2 p.m.? What the
Hey yo!
Hey,
Hey, yo, my homie! Tap me up real quick, brother.
Oh my god, is that my
I
homie?
can't stress this enough. Yo,
What kind of new form of lay on hands is this?
uh,
The violent kind.
Okay, let me
So
grab
excited
those
to see my
two.
wait again.
Yeah, that should be fine. That's plenty. Okay, so as you peruse, the first few floors, there seems to be a lot more students milling about these particular areas. And specifically, there is, if you go to the large commons room, there's huge sort of signs posted up where they typically have all the usual school, new announcements, newsletters, things like that. But currently, there's a giant poster that is talking about club admission opening soon. And a lot of students are milling about those, sort of crowding your way of actually seeing the list. But you can definitely see that it seems to be an exciting topic. And of the students, you can see just generally about. I'll post some images if I can. Get the freak out of here. Oh my gosh, I forgot one. Sorry, having technical difficulties.
Take your time.
We're only judging immensely. I'm kidding.
I'm sure you are.
Yeah, hugs.
These better be the most amazing images I've ever seen.
I'm sorry, it's quite the opposite.
oh my god.
You just
God,
see
it's an emo.
Lillian with anti-druid drip.
Bro, if there's anti-druid drip, Mizzle would rock that shit. Honestly,
The anti-druid drip.
bro would not be against it.
I'm dead, bro.
I don't think you know Mizzle if you don't think he would rock anti-druid drip.
That makes so much sense. But that doesn't mean I have to. It doesn't mean I'm alive.
Is that like access to the N-word? He can just say it because he's a druid?
The druid drip gives you the
hate
N-word
that.
pass. I'm not
Bro, man, Mizzle out here in his anti-druid drip with his I Hate Satyrs headband on.
No.
So, you see a bunch of faces, that you haven't seen before, but there are two who you have seen. At least once in your life, perhaps.
Haven't I seen the pink-haired cat girl before? I feel like I've run into her.
Yeah, I believe you are the only one. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure you're the only one who actually talked to her.
That makes sense.
Mizzle? I don't know if we talked to her, but I know she dropped him off at the dorm.
Yes. There is no signs of little blonde rats currently, which is such a shame.
Damn, it is a shame. I definitely would have talked to her if he was here.
Hmm.
Would it
wonder.
have been friendly? Probably not.
I wonder. Hmm.
Has Mizzle ever met the emo kid?
I
Because
don't know if you've ever properly spoken to him, but he was lurking around Eliza before. And currently, he is lurking alone and sulking and seems very frustrated. He's just sort of sitting on a little stool towards one of the columns of the sort of big open area and scribbling down some notes. Seems
Right.
really frustrated. And the other lady is just sort of milling about the club area, talking to other students.
in order of priority, as in I've talked to her at least once, I'm going to go up to Lila.
Well, as you approach, you'll hear a lot of students excitedly sort of chirping about like, so what does it do? I mean, like, what all does it teach you? And then just other random banter, and she'll give a smile. Well, admission to the gardening club isn't difficult. However, there is a sort of trick to it, as there is with all the clubs. There's I mean, it's really not that difficult, and I do believe that all of you would be able to succeed just fine. It does offer some pretty nice rewards. I mean, we do get to try our own things we can grow, as long as they're edible, of course. And she's gonna glance over to you.
Hi.
Hello. Are you interested in the gardening club as well?
Oh, I'm just confused as a whole. I just got here.
Oh, just gonna look between the throngs of other students and look back. Were you interested in the clubs, or are you a first year?
I'm a first year.
Oh, so you haven't had the clubs explained to you, is that what I'm hearing?
Yes.
Right. Well, this school, we have a weird sort of system with the clubs, you see. We don't have admissions until a couple months in, and after that we have, a big sort of uh a lot of tests that the clubs do to try to get people to join. And essentially every single club has one sort of trial that you'll have to pass to be able to be considered to join. And the benefits of clubs is that you can possibly get new job offers or connections with people in your field or just in your hobbies. A lot of clubs are just to help you pursue your career, but some, are just quite nice. Is there anything in particular you think you'd like to see? I mean, of course, you could always make your own club in the future. However, first years are not able to do such a thing. You'd need at least a third year to try to orchestrate one.
But I can join one as a
Yeah,
first
of
year.
course. It would just, you'd have to wait until, I believe it's going to start within the next month. There's a lot of different ones to choose from, and not all of them are on the list just yet, but there's quite a few that could certainly help you in your future.
What was the one you were talking about?
Oh, well, I'm a member of the gardening club. We run the gardens here at school. We help to tend to the current garden you see outside. We make sure that the flowers are nice and neat and well tended to, and of course, we learn how to grow our own. And for the upper level members, that does extend to more tricky plants. And she'll lean in, which can, of course, include poisonous or dangerous plants. But those are not for you to handle. They would be something that you could work for in the future if that's what interests you.
Did your club have anything against a druid joining?
No, we welcome druids, especially. I mean, it would be a lot easier for you. I mean, the test to join the gardening club requires you to grow exactly one seed to a little, sprout. And as a druid, that should be the easiest feat in the world.
Well, I can do that in seconds.
Exactly. So, seems like you have guaranteed admission.
Okay. Is there like a booklet or a pamphlet? I mean, like, how do I know when the test is and what to do, where to
Oh,
go?
don't worry. The school will have that all pretty obvious. We're all going to have the day off, and you can all sort of peruse the different clubs or, the different things. I don't have a formal pamphlet just yet, but since the school is starting to post its census toward the end of the month, well, I am at least allowed to talk about it. But
Okay.
as far as the benefits go, is there any particular one you're inquiring about?
I think that's my favorite benefit so far is that I get to grow plants.
Yeah, and of course, if you have anything you want to eat, you could grow that. You could even make it into a dish.
True. I am growing plants in my room.
Oh, I mean, that's of course always welcome, but we at the gardening club have specialized equipment, things that could help it grow in certain conditions that would not be replicatable in your room, like high humidity or a lot of heat or things like that. It's a lot safer. And of course, there are plants who require special diets of things that aren't just water. And for those, we can acquire those a lot more easily.
I'll have to join. I'll definitely try to join.
Right. And if you have any friends you'd like to invite, everyone's welcome. Oh, but I do believe I should warn you. I think first years are only allowed to join 2 clubs at once. So you have to choose carefully.
I wasn't going. Why would wait? What other? Is there a list?
Um, just gonna look to the the list that's quite a bit away from your viewpoint, especially because they're goodbye phone. There are students that are much taller than you standing in front of it. There is a list. It pertains to the usual things like, the student government ones, morals committee, disciplinary committee, things like that. And every other thing that can help run the school. I mean, there's the sports, there's different arts ones, there's music ones,
Is it
and there
like
are some.
is it like a magic is there like a druid club? Or
There, I'm not sure, although there might be one that does studies in, well, informally regarding the Heldriums in, or sorry, the Druids in Heldrium.
but
But
I'm not
that's
from
more
Heldrium.
of
That doesn't help
a,
me.
yeah, and it's a specialized issue. Quite a sensitive topic.
I see. Well, then the gardening club is the only one I've actually caught interest in. Um, well, actually, I can play the lute. A music one would be fun too.
Oh, there are a couple different levels of music clubs that I recall. There's some that are highly exclusive, that are specific band, you know, ones, and there's ones that are open to everybody, and ones that have different levels of will they teach you or will they expect you to know everything about your instrument? It's pretty interesting.
Okay. Random question. Is he okay? I point to the emo boy sitting on a bench.
She's gonna look over there and look back to you. I'm I'm afraid I don't really know that person. They seem fine-ish.
Okay, because he hangs out with Eliza, and I've never talked to him, but he seems frustrated.
Her eyes would immediately light up. Oh, well, everybody knows Eliza, so that makes sense. But huh? Maybe that is why he's depressed.
What? Why?
Hmm?
You said maybe that's why. What is that?
Oh well, Miss Eliza hasn't been around for a while.
Oh, that's true. She hasn't come and talked to the group in the age either.
She's around. Oh, so she looks after you guys too. Is that it?
Yes, she's the mom of our group, as the
Oh,
group has decided to call her.
I see. Well, hopefully she does return soon. I I'm not really close enough with her for her to tell me whatever she's doing, but as far as I'm aware, she doesn't go on these types of trips often.
Hmm.
But then again, she'll just sort of look away. So,
But then again, was there more to that thought, or
no, it's fine. Um, you could talk to that student. Perhaps they'd know more.
talk to him?
I don't know.
I don't know his name. I don't think we've ever talked.
Nor do I know his name.
How weird would it be to talk to someone you've never talked to before?
I mean, it wouldn't be weird if you were talking about a mutual friend of yours, right?
Well, I guess not.
I mean, it's up to you, but I'll have to go to explaining gardening club to other students if that's okay.
Okay, I'll definitely try to go to the test. I don't know what to
Yeah.
call it. The club admission thing. I'll go to that.
Yes. I hope to see you there.
Okay, bye.
Bye. And she'll wave.
Mizzle will wave back before very cautiously approaching the presto boy.
Mm-hmm. How exactly do you approach him?
Um, he's like scribbling in a book or something, isn't he?
Yeah, he's quite aggressively scratching at this page of notebook with some sort of pen or pencil. His brow is pinched. His expression seems very focused and frustrated. Um, and yeah, it's a lot more intense than the other students. We're just having a nice day.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna get like within 10 feet of him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, are you okay?
He does not seem to have noticed you. Scribbling along.
Friend of Eliza, are you okay?
His pencil will
I,
still.
I'm sorry, I don't know your name. I just said that because I thought I'd get your attention.
And he'll look up at you. You can see that there's very deep eye bags under his eyes.
Oh, you need sleep.
Wait, who are you?
Mizzle.
Right.
Druid of the wacko group that Mom Eliza seems to have caught interest in.
He's gonna scoff. Right, whatever. Is there anything you need from me?
No, I'm just saying if you're alright. I've seen you around Eliza once, and I was just like, you look frustrated.
Once, yeah, of course. Makes sense. Doing fine.
And if you say so, I'm gonna sit on the bench. He's sitting on a bench, isn't he?
He's sitting on a stool next to like a column. You can sit on the column.
Fuck it, I'll sit on the column.
Yeah, it's a bit of a hop, but you can definitely sit up there.
I can jump 10 feet, so I'm good.
Yeah, definitely. As you do, he's gonna close his notebook so you don't take a peek at whatever he was working on.
If it's any consolation, I wasn't going to look in your book.
Right. Of course not. You're just some nosy kid who just wants to ask about people's issues. Is that
I
it?
asked if you're okay. I didn't ask about your issues.
Which inherently asks about my issues.
You don't have to talk about your issues, but you definitely need to take a nap.
Yep, but unfortunately my work isn't done.
You need help?
No, not from a kid.
Aren't you like... How old does he look?
He doesn't look that much older than you. He seems probably like, maybe like 3 or 5 years older between that.
How mighty you stand on your 4-year age gap. Oh, wise adult.
He's gonna roll his eyes. Yeah, yeah.
Mm. So, like, can I know what you're doing? I'm just here now.
Well, I'm sketching.
You gonna get at it?
I'm good enough.
Confidence. I bet you're great.
Yeah. Why are you
Fine.
why are you asking?
Just here. You were sitting alone by yourself, frustrated, obviously. Therefore, I wanted to see if you were okay.
He's gonna bring up both of his hands and just drag them down his face. Seems like it does rub off on you guys, huh? Well, I was drawing a storm.
Wait, what did he say? He's drawing a what?
A storm.
A storm? Mizzle, the druid that he is and the nature lover that he is. Ooh, what kind? Was it a thunderstorm? Just cloud gathering? What kind of clouds were there? Was there lightning? Is it like a windstorm?
It was a thunderstorm.
Ooh, those are relaxing.
He's just gonna side eye you. Are you are you just like a lost child? Do you need to go back to your room or something? Or
I could find my way around this entire school if I really wanted to. My friends are in the library, though they ditched me. I don't think intentionally. And then I saw the gathering of people deciding to smush themselves against the board over there with a list of what I'm assuming is clubs. And I talked to Pointsa. What was their name again? I can't ever remember her name.
Leela? She didn't even introduce herself.
Yeah, I just pointed to her. I was like, oh, the girl from the gardening club. I was talking to her about the, gardening club.
He's just gonna squint over at the other people before looking back to you. Right. Say, how much do you know about Eliza?
As the cautious person that I am, not enough. I know that she is not concerningly interested in us, but has popped up enough to be known by most of my group. I know that she is very secretive of information about her, but will gladly steal it all from you if she can get your information. She's very interested in topics that involve other people, it seems. She likes lightning magic. I think she's a sorcerer. Yeah, she's a storm tempest. What do they call the sorcerers?
Well, you're pretty much right, yeah.
Yeah, that concludes what I have gathered so far. Not that we've been in school long, it's only been like 3 weeks.
Right. Well, is that the reason you're talking to me?
I think we've been over this a few times. I was just you were stressed and I was curious.
So it has
And
nothing to do
also
with Eliza.
not particularly.
Great.
What do you want it to be?
Nope, and he's gonna stand up. I really have to get back to studying.
Alright, well, that's enough of that. I hope you show me your stone drawing sometime.
It's not for you. And he's
Doesn't
gonna
have to be
leave.
for anybody. Man, I've never met someone so depressed. This is gonna hop off the pedestal.
All right. Do you have any final notes about where Mizzle will go next?
Nope, he's just gonna walk off in a direction.
All right, wandering around. Eleazar,
Yep.
what are you doing?
He's schmoving. He doing things. By things, I mean like I have no clue. He's just schmoving, doing stuff that I have no clue. So he just walk around.
Right. How long have you been away from school? Previously, how long were you away from school?
What do you mean? In what
Like with
context?
the weird like time dimension other plane thing.
I
Was
don't
that-
know.
Oh gosh. Was it just a day?
Maybe I don't know.
Must have
I think it
been
was
just
like
like a
3
day.
days.
Are you talking about the
Probably a
elastic stuff?
couple.
Yeah, that stuff.
I think it was like 3 days total, and then we
Yeah,
well,
like-
it was like 2 or 3 days there, and then we immediately hopped into a dungeon like the day after we got back.
Oh, how long were you in that?
Just a day. Well, actually, not even a day. We were only in that dungeon for like a few hours. Basically, last week, because assuming today is Monday, I think we went to Elastrix on Wednesday, and we didn't get back to the school until like Friday or Saturday, and then we just skipped
Mhm.
Sunday in its entirety.
I see. Okay. So you're wandering.
Mhm.
No particular place in mind, no particular thoughts in your head, I'm guessing.
Head empty.
Is it very quiet in there?
Head empty.
Yeah, more quiet than usual.
Well, head not empty, but like there's like nothing in particular that's going on. It's just a lot of noise. So head
Okay.
full, head full.
Head full, head fuzzy. Okay. Maybe you're walking. It's a beautiful day. There's nothing
You
wrong with the
schmoving.
school. Everything is great. And maybe that sucks that there's nothing wrong with the school. Maybe everything is too perfect. Maybe everything is too organized.
Boo. It's not perfect because there's nothing going on, which is boring.
Exactly.
Silly. God, the hell.
But as you turn a corner, and as you have that thought in your head, you know who you run into? You know who you run into?
I'm gonna find Rose so I can harass her.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What just so happened?
Wow. Convenience at its finest.
No, it had to happen. Because you know what? She immediately will lurch forward, grab your
She do be
arm,
my caretaker.
and start, like, looking over you like, okay, you're here? You're present? Everything's good. Okay, great. Oh, okay.
Rose, it's been so long. Hi.
She'll take a couple steps back. Right, okay. So, you were gone for a bit. And I just
I
wanna
was
make
only
sure that
gone for like a few hours. Oh, so it was
Mhm.
terrible, Rose. I lost Jeffrey twice.
You lost
It was
who?
a terrible experience. Jeffrey,
Who's
he's a
that?
great man. Saved my life twice. One time from the evil Sebastian.
Isn't that your party member?
No, acquaintance.
Right. Okay. Well, could you please just go over anything uncomfortable that's been happening with you? Anything are you feeling okay? Are you
I'm feeling absolutely fine. Superb even. I feel like I could kill 7 mooses at the same time, you know?
and is that normal for you?
Most of the time, yes. Why? Something weird happened?
No,
Am I
no.
blue? No, I'm not blue.
On the
Unless I'm
contrary,
colorblind.
I just had to make sure that you were still alive.
Still alive. Silly, I'm always alive. Well, maybe I'm not. Maybe we're all dead. That'd be pretty cool.
It's
Anyways,
just
Rose, how have
weird.
you been?
Well, I've been looking for you for the past 3 days.
Oh, we talked to like these things. They like called themselves like uh things that are better than human, but like they look weird. And there was like a giant butterfly. He was annoying.
Right. That's
And
great.
now I could punch things harder.
Were you away from school ground?
Yes. Multiple times.
Okay. Was this permitted by the school?
Probably not.
Okay. It's fine. Don't worry. I'll get you out of this. Okay. We
I
can
was
talk
actually
this over.
kidnapped for a few days. It was very strange.
Your face is gonna immediately pale. Could you please go over that in a bit more detail?
Well, some strange man said, "Hey, I can give you cool powers." And I was like, "Okay." And then we rode a giant bat named Jeffrey, and then we went to a place with a giant butterfly, and they were really annoying. And then I spoke to a giant ape thingy, and then we did a test. And then after the test, we got cool powers. Now I can hit things harder.
And your kidnapper, where did they go?
Wait, no, it wasn't a giant bat. Jeffrey was the giant bat. I hit Jeffrey multiple times, and then we became friends.
So where did your kidnapper go?
I don't know. Probably still in the school.
Wait, so they are a school member?
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay. Do you
I wasn't really
recall
paying attention. I was just like, "Hi," and he was like, "I'm taking you somewhere." And I was like, "Okay."
Okay. So they didn't have a name? Nothing they gave you?
I don't know.
Okay, great.
Mainly
great.
because I don't remember. I can't read. Actually, no, I can read now. It's strange. Like, I see them, and then the words don't make sense, and then suddenly they do. It's strange. It's very weird.
Is there any other weird things been happening to you?
I can read all languages.
Okay.
I can see everything on the book. I read something called Spanish, and it said hi, and I was like, I don't know this language, but I know this language, you know?
So you can speak it or you can just write it?
Muchas gracias. That's all I know.
Right. Okay. Interesting. Well, I am also here to inform you that the disciplinary committee did select the member who will be looking after your party.
You.
Oh, no, I'm not part of the disciplinary committee. They wouldn't. I mean, I would have loved
Yes,
to.
you.
No, they couldn't choose
You'll
me
be the
because I was.
one overlooking our group.
No,
You've been doing it already, silly.
I'm looking after you, not the group.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. But anyways, you.
Sorry that it's out of my hands. I mean, I'm biased, so they couldn't trust my opinion. I mean, I was
Are you
defending you after all.
biased? Why are you biased? Do you hate me? You hate me, don't you?
No, it's the opposite. I care about you guys, so that's
You
why.
love me?
That's not what I said, and that's not what I meant. So,
You said the
um,
opposite of hate. And the opposite of hate is love, and that's pretty gross.
that's not. No, there's a lot of variations of that opposite. No,
Is
I
it?
mean, even
Like what?
indifference. There's
Indifference. That's not opposite. That's like
Well-
neighbors.
I mean, to hate somebody means to feel very strong negative emotions. You feel no emotion. That also is an opposite.
Well,
But
it's not
anyway,
really strong emotion. I could hate you without really feeling anything for you, you know? I could just like not like you, personality wise. I could be like, ew, you're kind of gross, and that's a form of hate.
we have different
I don't know what
definitions,
hate actually means.
so it would seem. But don't worry, we'll get over that sometime. For now,
Okay.
do you know where your party went?
No, I've just been roaming around. I'm actually lost. I have no clue where I am.
Right. So,
Oh wait, yes, I do. Never mind. I have like
Okay.
the whole place mapped out. I just had to look around a little bit. I wasn't really looking at where I was walking.
no, I understand. I too like to just walk around and look at the scenery, or run around the school for 3 days looking for a specific student. You know, we all have our things, so we do.
Oh, who are you looking for?
She will look around the room and look back to you. That's not important anymore. So, this is good news, which means,
Mhm.
is there any particular thing you had to get done today?
Yes. No. Wait. No.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't remember.
In that case, how about we'll round up your party so that you can meet the person, and then if everything's okay, I'll just need you guys to maybe stick around to each other for a little bit.
Right. Round up my party.
Yes. Think of it
I
like
don't remember what my party is, and one of them's a fairy. You know how hard fairies are to find? Oh,
Wait.
speaking of fairies, I tore off, what was the number again? 128 fairy wings. It was so fun. And then I
Did you
killed
see your
them.
mouth agape?
It was super fun.
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
glad you had fun.
And then I told the fairy in our party, and they was like, "Oh, that's not cool." And I was like, "It's pretty cool." And then they're like, "That I'm scared," and it was super funny.
Well,
You should
I
have
would
been there. It was hilarious.
I will agree that that is not something very good to say to a person who is also a fairy.
Why not? I think it's pretty funny.
Well, because it's you wouldn't rip off your party members' rings, right?
Sorry, what? I wasn't listening. What did you say?
You wouldn't rip off your party members' wings, right?
Silly. They don't have wings. They already ripped off their own.
Oh, right.
But if they
Because-
did, but then yes.
I see. Well, okay. Oh, wait. And she just looked horrified. She realized what you said. And, anyways, let's go find your party. I'm glad you had a lot of fun. Okay, that is good. We need to find ways to have fun that are non-violent in the future. Okay,
No.
we'll work on it. And she will start to walk, waiting for you to follow.
Oh, I'm supposed to. Oh, okay, I see. And he like starts following.
She'll keep checking back to make sure you don't wander off or disappear or something.
No, he wandered off a few times.
Oh
There's
my
like a
gosh,
few times
every
where he's like, "Ooh,
time
what's that?"
she would have just zoomed over to you, looked around the area to see if she did notice any any party members, and if she didn't, she would just give you a light little tug on the sleeve to pull you in the right direction and start wandering.
Cool. Cool.
Both are
I
wandering.
follow most of the time.
This is okay. This is fine. Nothing went wrong. Okay, so party back at the library.
Can't wait to find out that lady doesn't have student start. Hi.
I have a student start. I think. Which one's student start? That one's the one where you just remember everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like you know
Yeah,
the
I
layout.
have that one because I thought it'd be really ironic for
It is,
Eleazar to have
yeah.
student start.
The moment you said it, I'm like, oh, that's fucking hilarious. I love it.
That is amazing.
Me and fucking Eleazar out here, the two different types of chaotic, Mizzle calm and just psycho. And then Eleazar's just like, I'm just gonna be pure chaos. Full sin, 100%.
All right. I would like each of you who are looking for books to roll me an investigation check to see.
Can I guess? Can I guess guidance on myself?
No, die.
Just
Can I
this
get-
one.
Can I cast
Yay!
guidance on myself too?
Lucky
Of
bastard.
course, anything for you. Go ahead.
Can I help
What the fuck?
Sebastian being my
I
legs?
guess guidance to myself.
Yeah, everybody can cast guidance. Don't worry. This is not an important check. Don't worry.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Cool. Can I help Sebastian find our books since he's my legs?
Oh, I don't have guidance, so that's too bad.
Okay. Sure.
So that'll be a 16.
Got a 17. And he's the best. He's just him. He
You
doesn't
guys
need
are
help.
all rolling pretty good, huh?
Sebastian, I'm helping you.
I'm helping you.
Sebastian,
yeah. Oh,
It's
do
not
I?
ID.
You're helping, so I got advantage. Yeah.
you are
Okay, I'm gonna
you
vote.
are my legs.
I am your legs.
You're still carrying me, right?
Oh yeah. A dur. Oh,
God
nice.
damn.
Oh, you're
Here.
welcome.
I am your legs. Bloob.
You got 25.
Although it isn't a priority, Jaden would also be looking for books about tinkering with magic items. But he's more
Absolutely
so
not.
looking-
You get your one singular book, mister.
My one book. I asked for two. That's some bullshit.
Your one singular book.
What do you fucking mean?
Only one book allowed.
Only one book.
book at
That's
a
some
time over here.
bullshit.
One singular.
That's some
You have 3
singular
days to
amount
read
of
it, bro. You're not
bull-
reading 2 books in 3 days. Okay.
Wait, you only have 3 days? What?
Yes.
What do you
3
mean you
days,
can't
like,
read 2 books in 3 days? Yes, the fuck you can.
Well,
Well, if
nah,
Not
Jaden.
if you're illiterate.
Not if you're
Step one. buy
Bro's
a
not
jacket,
illiterate. He's
take
got 20
pictures.
intelligence.
I have
That's true.
16. Okay,
Oh,
calm
you
down.
got 16?
That's
Oh,
still
you're an
good.
artificer. You gotta do better than that. Ew, you're disappointing.
well, I have 13. Or
I tried my best, bro. You don't understand.
Wait, just so I know, who is looking for the clans book?
that's me, Diesel.
Okay, are you the fairy?
No,
No,
that's
I am
Okay.
the Minotaur.
Okay, good.
Gosh.
Don't worry. You guys can chat a little bit. Do a little RP. I'm looking for your information.
Hey, Jaden.
Huh?
Why did you promise you could make us these stuff when you didn't even know how to make them?
Oh no, I have a general understanding. I'm just trying to become more of an expert on making it. I do know how to make the armor and stuff already, but if I could make you the best armor I can,
yeah. Do you,
I don't
do you
want
need
armor,
some
though.
like money for materials?
I'm maybe it depends. If we can find the stuff while we're just out adventuring, then that'd be nice. So I wouldn't say yet.
All right.
Out of character. I'm waiting till I have expertise in these tools to make the things.
So you
Because
don't lose materials.
yeah, it's just like the
Damn.
best thing to do. Um,
That's cool.
but in character. Yeah, this is my excuse. Please and thank you.
Sebastian, what book are you looking for again?
Something on like Sabaran druids because I have some things that are I guess a circle of stars or something like that.
Stars are pretty.
Yeah,
Uh,
they are. I really like the stuff in Elastris. And also, what was that big cube on about? I really wanted to go there, but we didn't have enough time.
Big Q?
Yeah, there's like a big cube in the background of the
You mean
photo.
Oh wait, oh in the
Like-
photo. Oh.
Yeah, let me try and find it. Gosh, this is far back.
Oh, okay, I see it, I see it. Oh. Oh yeah, that. Huh. Yeah, that would have been cool to see. Maybe
Since
we
you're
can
on
bring-
it, can you drop it in a dice roll for the others?
Sure. Maybe we can give the professor to take us there someday.
Yeah, like over winter break
Ooh,
or
big
something.
cube. I wanna see what that cube tastes like.
It tastes like?
Probably
Yeah.
not.
The last
edible.
cube I ate tastes like chicken.
this one probably
Oh.
tastes like stone.
Yeah.
Stone.
That one might be a special. That the one we ate might be a special exception.
Nah.
Might have hints of salt.
Won't know until we try.
Well, you're technically not wrong. I'll prepare cure wounds when you do.
Wounds? I don't get those.
Could that be like, oh, wouldn't that be 1d8 bludgeoning?
Cure wounds?
No, it's swallowing a rock.
Oh,
What's biting into like a stone structure?
Depends on how hard your digestive system is, I guess.
Maybe
See
a
if I
little
can eat
too
it. I bet I
rough
could eat
and
it.
tough. Uh,
I had to take a big chomp out of it.
what would drive you to eat a rock?
Well, the last cube I ate tastes like chicken, so this cube obviously, since it's bigger, must taste better.
Then again, to be fair,
No.
I
Bigger's
don't think
better.
that's how
You,
that
you know,
works.
then again, to be fair, salt was made was
you,
discovered
you,
because someone saw a rock and decided to eat it.
exactly.
Don't encourage him.
Have you ever
Okay.
tasted the cube before? No,
I mean,
I
the
didn't
cube.
think so. Exactly.
Okay, so if I were to sculpt a rock that is just a rock into a cube, you'd suddenly think it's edible.
No, but that one looks very edible.
What about it looked edible?
It's glowy.
It looked like it had some inscriptions, in which
Jell-O.
case we didn't ask what they did.
Inscriptions.
No, that feels more
Diesel-
radioactive than gel. Than,
I was about to say, Diesel, if your food glows, I think you have more bigger problems to worry about.
yeah, that's Isn't that? Wait, no, hold on. No, he might be onto
What do you
something.
mean?
That might radioactive stuff is how people get superpowers. So I think Diesel's onto something. Listen,
No, I
have
gotta-
you not listen? I've seen so many TV shows and comics. They're all real. I'm positive.
No, they're
it's
not.
television.
They're not.
If
They're
it's
not,
glowing,
Jaden.
it's cool. It obviously must be better. It's just how it
Exactly.
is. Okay.
You know what? You
How
know
to
what,
make the
Diesel?
rules.
You know what, Diesel? I
Just
think you
common
might be onto
sense.
something. Yeah.
It's cooler. It's better.
No.
Oh.
My
Well,
little
all-
Zabarian brain can't tell me what it does to the body. I know it doesn't do good things. It makes
might
you
give us
very, very sick.
superpowers, though. Well, the
No.
last one we ate gave us superpowers.
That wasn't a radioactive cube. That was
You don't
just
know
a
that.
very.
It glowed a little bit.
Was that
Yeah,
when I blacked out?
Yeah. Same thing. It's just
They
bigger,
couldn't-
So obviously, you just taste.
Was that when I
Jaden-
blacked out?
You guys are
kinda like-
crazy, man. Like it's obviously it's common sense right here.
Jaden's kind of
One
like.
day you guys are
he's
going
kinda-
to die, and it won't be my fault.
It's not my fault that the world operates off of superhero logic. Okay.
I don't
He's
die.
just onto something.
Don't worry,
I'll
guys.
just
I'll
wake
be
up.
here to help you.
Die?
Yeah. How could I die?
I feel like there's a couple of ways.
They what?
All to, a gun, and he's gonna pull out a gun.
Whoa, man!
Whoa,
It's library.
You can't
Shoot
just
me,
pull out a
see.
gun at school, man. It's
Whoa,
based on
who taught you that? The safety precautions. You're not supposed to feather the trigger.
Don't worry. It's okay. It's just an illusion, but still.
Well, that proved. Don't
Point
worry about it.
being, if it. Do you want to test that?
Sure, shoot me.
This is an illusion. However, if you want me to make
Oh,
you,
so now you're backing out. I see how it is.
no, it is an illusion. What do you want from me? I can't. I don't have
You
a.
just tried to shoot me with it, and
I-
now you're backing out.
It was an illusion. It was a joke.
Minor illusion. These
I'm not
walls in
joking.
Utah.
Alright, I'll make a gun. Fine. I'll go
Nah.
ask the librarian. I'll ask the librarian on how to make guns. Are you happy?
Do guns even exist in this world?
Yes.
This is the most laid back school.
I know
I've
for a
ever fucking
fact. Actually, any character I know guns exist because I know one of the characters. My
Specifically
backstory-
in Heldrium, there are guns present. However,
Yeah.
if you're not from Heldrium, you've probably not seen a gun.
Yeah, I'm from Heldrum, so I know guns exist.
Which is why, yeah, you know what a gun looks like.
And I think Kaya's brother
I'm
knew
gun
there was
proof.
a
Don't worry
gun,
about it.
So, well, I mean, guess we'll test that out later when I make a gun.
Anyways, I'm gonna go take that break now.
Okay. Here, hold on, wait. Let's see if you're still bulletproof. I shoot him anyway.
With your fake
Don't pull
gun.
out the nine.
Whoa, guys, check out my new piercing.
Piercing damage.
I'll see you.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh, he faded out of existence. Okay, it's just the three of us. I knew this would happen. We looked away for too long.
Oh no,
We can make it if we try, or something like that.
Yeah,
just the three of us. You
just
and
the
I
two
and
of
him.
us, and then Jaden's gone.
Building them castles in the sky.
Just the two of us.
Damn. You and I.
I do see them crystal raindrops fall. How far could we take this?
I need to look up the lyrics in order to do this.
I look at the
I
lyrics.
used to jam to that shit. Me and Mizzle used to jam to that shit.
I like the remix with Sweet Cocoa and who's the other one? I forget. Something 45.
I like the Friday Night Funkin' remix. I don't think that he's actually. Hold on, wait, I'll look it up.
Oh, what I'm talking about?
No, the Friday Night Funkin' remix of
Oh.
just the two of us.
Did they actually make one? I'll listen to that.
You listen to the Friday Night Funkin' cover.
Here, I'll drop the one I'm thinking of. I
Oh.
love that none of us are thinking of the original.
Yeah. Wait. Oh my God. It's real.
Oh, I was thinking of the original.
Ah, okay. I stand corrected then. Damn, this book is mighty fine, hard to find.
It's right here.
Oh,
I can see it because of my new advantage height.
yeah, I can get used to this. I might get scoliosis, but that's okay.
I was about to say, I mean, I can be set down. Hell, if you want, I can give you a piece.
I
How
don't
would
think.
that work?
Yeah. I don't. Do you
You can
want?
stand on my shoulders.
I don't want to be arrested on murder charges.
Yeah.
You're not gonna
No.
murder me. We fought a bone nugget together. You really think you're gonna squish me?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, but weren't you like sort of like glancing those blows like to dodge them and block them?
Avin. Jane's like looking at you. He's gonna bring over his homunculus. I made something bigger than you. He's just bigger than. I feel like he has a better shot. I don't think this is. I don't think it's a good idea for you to carry Sebastian.
Guys, I'm actually stronger than I look. Just because I'm
Well,
small doesn't mean I'm not strong.
well, yeah, but you're still small and small.
Proportionally.
Yeah,
You may be strong for your size, but
you're still your
rather
size.
um
That's pretty sad.
can you carry 110 pounds in addition?
I think so.
Out of character, I'm pretty sure.
Out of character, what does a 14 strength get me?
Well, it's
Uh-huh.
14 strength, and also the fact that you're a small creature, and also the fact that we're children. That would
Yeah.
reduce how much you can carry.
Like I in addition your stuff in your book has been reduced. Well, not just because convenience, but also because I'm pretty sure you'd be encumbered.
Yeah.
True, he is wearing complete chainmail, like almost at all times.
Just like me, for real.
I don't think it's fair to compare that to chainmail. Sebastian will not fully suit up. He'll accept small wares at best for this like party theme.
Does Sebastian, do you have armor?
He's currently got leather armor.
Okay, I'll make you studded leather.
I
Better.
like painted pink or blue.
I'll just make it a Power Ranger suit. Hold on, I have an idea.
Not a suit. He won't take a suit.
It'll be a suit, god damn it!
No,
but it won't be made out of metal.
It's
Just
gonna
because
be.
it's a suit doesn't mean it's metal.
No, he's not gonna. Well, no. He just won't take the suit.
Okay, I'll make Power Ranger armor, leather armor. That's what I mean. It's the same thing. God damn it!
But like it'll be small. It won't be a full body suit. He's not gonna put on a full body suit.
Oh, you're not gonna put on a full body. Okay.
Yeah, no. He'd take like pads or something, so then he can like go with the color theme, but not commit because he thinks it's too childish for him.
Bro, we're fucking 10. We're like fucking 10.
Yeah, but he's got standard.
Fucking whatever.
Even children has standards.
Yeah, whatever. Fine. Doesn't matter.
Shit will be whack when we get to the concept of death and explaining that to Jaden.
It's gonna be fucking goofy.
He went bye-bye permanently.
No, they'll come back next season.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
Really?
No,
This-
Jade, I don't know how to tell you this. He Jason David Franked.
You mean the guy who came back?
Oh,
Until he didn't.
I just made myself sad that.
Out of character. Every show that Jaden's watched, any character he liked came back because his parents would like talk to the people who made the studio and be like, all right, if you bring them back, we'll pay you. So bring them back.
So bring him back, eye twitching.
They'd rather throw money at the problem than teach their son the concept of death.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Yes.
Bougie as all hell. Meanwhile, I got my little mini potion shop with my mom.
Mimi, are you ready?
Yes, I'm writing up this neat little list.
Okay.
Goofy
not gonna
little
lie,
silly
man.
list. Is it the order in which Lillian kicks our asses in?
I wish it was.
You can't
Not gonna lie, I was
write
mainly
something
just,
that doesn't exist.
I'm mainly just trying to find a book so I can just see what it has to say about my tree. Back home.
I'm so sorry. So
And
here's the books that you guys find. Something, draws you to these. Whether it be the nice pictures on the outside of the book, whether it be the nice gold embroidery on the spine of the book, whether it be, just the good smell of the pages, whatever it might be.
Reading
These
the
are the
word.
books you happen to pick up when you do your little searching. You don't have to take them, but
Ooh.
Yeah, boil your hands when
let me know if I got any of y'all's freaking what wrong.
No, I'm good. Evan's chilling. You're reading.
Jaden was learning about how to make armor better.
Yes, this teaches you how to handle steel. This is specifically regarding smithing techniques to not die.
Oh, okay.
So, if you want to
learn
be
to
able
run,
to work
you gotta
with
learn to
armor,
crawl.
you're going to be able to. You have to, heat and cool steel, but you don't want to freaking die. This book has a dramatic title. It has a lot of, bright, bold lettering and colorful fonts and splashes of art on the pages that I imagine would draw Jaden's attention. It sort of sets itself up, at least in the cover, to be like a comic book.
Yeah, this is
You
fucking
open the
good.
book and it has some useful techniques, But
Okay,
it's a lot of basic beginner stuff. Diesel, this one is about the theory and possible connections between the Abyssal and Brutus clans. Of course, the Abyssal clan is from the Meadows era, and they both have a lot of similarities in their abilities, or at least there's a lot of speculation in this book regarding what could this mean? Are these two clans related? Are they not at all? And how did they come across the same type of ability? And what sort of root does that come from?
I'm back.
Wait, it was
Oh
Diesel,
fuck!
right?
I forgot we were stalling for him.
Oh right.
Oh,
Well, hey,
shit.
he has returned.
He came back at
Okay,
the perfect time.
Hello.
Well, it's a
let me
good thing we didn't
just
before.
revise that. Okay, so Diesel, your book is about the theories between the connection or lack thereof between the Abyssal and Brutus clans. The Abyssal clan is from the Meadows era, and it has a very similar power to the Brutus clan, which is a very, very old clan that was there from long before that. And so it theorizes, how could these two very cool clans, who happen to have the same ability, seem to not be really related and also possibly be enemies? Like, how does that come to pass? And what does this mean about them? More theory than fact, but it does include a lot of the facts that they have compiled regarding these clans. So, there you go. If you want to, out of character, do some little research, you can find the rough of it in the Risen lore textbook about the Abyssal Clan. However, in the future, I can DM you guys some more about these books. But, it includes some fun information about a clan that you might be interested in. It has a very beautiful black cover with, like, gold embroidery on it and some, waves sort of outlined in this thread. And along the middle, where right from under the letters sort of bleeds this red, symbolize that blood. And Sebastian, your book is very, it's a well-regarded topic amongst scholars in Zabara and, Haldream as well, about why druid magic isn't magic at all. It's drawing from something else. And why is it not magic? How the heck is it so similar yet so different to all of our other magics? There are people who share the same technical spells as other, spellcasters, and yet they're not actually using magic. So what does that mean about our world? What does that mean about, where magic comes from? How does it interact? And how do we classify it? And why does Haldreum tolerate or not tolerate it? It does dip a little bit into Haldreum politics, but most of this from a Zabarian perspective, an outsider, if you will, who is not involved in the sort of crisis that the druids in Haldreum face. And, it has a very simple and pretty serious cover. Just, a nice olive green with white lettering. And it's in a nice, neat font. It seems like it is absolutely from some, scholar. Or rather, some, school of scholars in Zabara. As for you, Aven, I'm so sorry. Faye stuff is a little tricky. However, this compiles a lot of different mythologies about the Fae. Not all of it is concrete. Some of it you could probably disprove yourself. However, it also includes some figments of truth in there. A lot of these stories are told from perspective of people who might have either met a Fae or perhaps a Fae themselves weaving their own tale of like what this is, what they are, Don't know if it'll have what you're looking for in it, but it does have a lot of cool stories about other creatures that maybe you're just a little curious about. And, a fun little raid. All right. Do you guys decide to take those books or not?
Yeah.
Jade, what's that book you got?
Admittedly, Sebastian's like, why are people getting so serious about this?
I don't say Jaden. What do I? What book did I get? I get the most perfect book. Of course, Jaden's taking this.
Oh,
This is
okay.
exactly.
Book just for you, of course.
Yeah,
Wow,
akin to his
comic
interest.
book,
Exactly.
almost?
It's a
Wow.
comic book.
All I have to say,
Not.
Who'd have thunk it?
all I have to say
Yeah,
is,
that's what I'm
Sebastian,
glad
fuck
so
the book
once.
you're reading. It's
Okay.
not right.
What did you say?
I said, fuck the book you're reading. It's not right.
Yeah, watch it give you bad tips. Watch it actually kill you.
Remember, if the metal's glowing, it's safe to touch.
Yeah.
POV, you roll a natural one.
It was written by a dwarf, craftsman who had fire immunity through a blessing or something.
Yeah. You're just like, you just grab it
So
with
you
your
just shoot it
bare
under a
hands.
bolt
Don't even
torch and
bother
then
with protective gear, guys. Come on.
Yeah, just reach into the Ford and shape the metal by hand however you want it.
Yeah, that's how it works more effectively, guys.
Of course.
All right. Page 1. That's the end. The rest is just a comic strip about somebody, all the ways you can die from handling metal.
And just dumb ways to die by handling metal.
That's what it should have been. Oh, man.
He opens it up. It's like it just starts playing. Just set fire
dying.
to your
Yes.
hair.
I love that. All right. So as you guys have collected your books, do you sit down to read them right now, or
I'll wait before I go to sleep.
sleep?
Before I go to
For the
sleep.
week.
That's what I read
For the week.
usually.
Week.
Real
Nice.
people trance.
Yep.
So I'll read right now. Thought we were gonna do
Yeah,
something else.
You don't
Um.
have to.
I'll get off of Sebastian's shoulders and start reading.
Or hey, I'll go with the group.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
sorry.
gonna-
Was there something everyone wanted to do?
Well, we don't have to read the books right now. You know, we got 3 days to read them pretty
I
much.
guess we don't have anything else to do, and also, the others know that we're at the library, but if we move, won't know where we go.
Yeah.
So
It's best to
wait,
stay in one place.
That makes
That's
sense.
what my dad told me
Uh,
whenever I get lost.
Sebastian's just gonna find one of those like comfy sofas and like curl in the ball sideways on it with this book.
Heck yeah, you can definitely find a few of those who are not at all destroyed from the destruction of Adeline or Adelina. You know, there's some that are nice and neat and perfect and comfy to sit in, and it's placed by some nice little potted plants that just have this soothing aroma to it. It's like a little place you could curl up and sleep if you wanted.
Can he glance into the bookshelves and just see the path they took and where the hammer collided with them still, or have those since been mended?
See, the majority of it has been mended at this point. However, if you look very keenly, and because you were there and you know exactly where there could have been fragments of, fracturing of bookshelves, you could definitely see the sort of seams of the wood and little splinters that could not be mended entirely. And yeah, there's a little evidence of what happened in the past.
He appears a little nostalgic and he's just thinking that he hopes the punishment wasn't too severe and that she's doing okay.
You haven't seen her since. Surely she's doing great.
horrible. Let's go.
One or the other. Maybe
Too
in
much
the
fun to come
night.
back.
Damn. I gotta ask, how big is this book in comparison to Avon?
Okay, this book is for a, regular sized person. And you said you're like what, a foot tall?
Like a foot, maybe like a foot and a half, maybe pushing
It's
it.
like definitely half your size. Like
Oh,
you
half
could
my-
hide behind
okay.
this if you wanted to, probably.
Okay.
Would I perhaps take off my armor and use it to prop up his book?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, I was just gonna
Alright.
use my shield. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. And he's gonna curl back over again.
Evan's full, essentially claimed like a portion of a table, but to himself, where he's just sitting down, staring up this book like a child watching a movie. But it's just this.
He's got it
this
on the
book
big
staring in front
screen.
of him. This book standing in front of him, and every now and then just reaches over to the page and has the whole hassle of turning it.
You have to like tumble like from one side to the other from how you lean in order to turn the whole page.
I do.
Beautiful.
I got gusts right now. The light breeze just flips the page back.
Do you guys all cuddle in
No,
the
no, no.
same general area, or do you guys go pretty far from each other?
Let's say
Um,
stay in the same general area.
Yeah, if Evan's borrowing Sebastian's armor, he's not going to go far.
Jaden, are you like on another comfy chair? Are you on the floor, or like where are you?
I imagine Jaden probably find a bean. Can I sit on? Yeah,
I'll find the
just
biggest chair.
yeah.
Okay,
Biggest most
you'll
fluffy
find
chair.
another. Like what? Sebastian's sitting in is like a single person kind of sofa, where he can, just sort of curl up in it, nice and comfy. But you could definitely find like a large, like 3-person fitting sofa that you could really like lay down on if you wanted to.
Bet. I'll do
Yeah.
that. Oh wait, fuck.
Jaden, you oh no. There's no
I
more
said
chairs in this area.
no
Oh
more.
no. You can sit on a table?
Okay, Jaden, you can sit on my shoulders.
He's gonna like. Is that? I mean, I guess there's nowhere else to sit. So logically, this does make sense. And he's gonna go and.
You can just sit down in front of the sofa, take an armrest, maybe.
Nah, and he's gonna sit on his shoulders if he's
Okay.
offering. He's a pretty strong guy.
Oh, I know. Remember, he
Right.
threw me with that big, like, kamikaze thing.
Yeah, I think he'll be fine. Which is why I have faith in this idea. And if we fall, fuck.
I could take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
You're
guys
only
have a
like
nice
200 pounds, right?
Anyways, I empty all of my bag of holding on you. No, I'm kidding.
Oh no. Okay. You guys find a nice little place to start reading. And for I'm just gonna cut over for a little bit. Mizzle, where did you end up wandering?
I don't know. Where did I end up wandering to?
So you're just aimlessly wandering throughout the halls?
Yes.
Perfect.
I have nothing better to do today, and I know they're probably in the library, but he doesn't have anything he needs to read up on right.
In that case, interesting.
Uh-huh.
I'll take 5 years.
You're going to take 5 years?
It's gonna take 5 years because I have to scroll through all
7
my
years, actually.
super secret notes.
5 years later.
Something she typed up like an hour ago. Easy.
She takes 5 years from Mizzle's life. Mizzle is now 15 and the oldest of the group.
Gosh darn it.
Now you have 2 characters that have been to the Astral Sea. What the fuck?
That'll be a +2 to wisdom.
Hey, yeah, I'll take that.
I'll take that trade.
Okay.
If you add 5, 5, you get 2 wisdom. It's a decent trade-off.
I only need 2 more to get a 20. I'm down.
Oh god,
I'm
that's kind of
down.
Oh, you don't have a set in 20? Damn.
2 wisdom. It should be what? I feel like.
Yeah, imagine not having a stat in 20.
Couldn't be me.
Couldn't be
Diesel, your thought that 5 years would only give you a +1 to wisdom is crazy to me.
Damn, yeah.
What? What? So if you stay for 10 years, you get a +4 to wisdom?
No, because at some point you can only experience so much stuff that would grant you more wisdom. Because it's based off experiences. Being in the Astral Sea for 5 years gives you a +2. Anything past that gives you nothing, because you're just experiencing the same stuff repeatedly.
It's like a bodybuilder training with like
Yeah.
5-pound dumbbells. It's like there's only so much you can do.
Ah, that
you
makes
have to-
sense.
New experiences is the only way to get more wisdom. So experiencing the daily monotony does not give you wisdom after a certain period of time.
Okay, Mizzle, can you roll me a perception check?
Sure. Can I ask if a passive 20 something would work? I have a passive
Okay.
22.
Alright, flex on him, I guess.
Mizzle's built for perception.
No better.
Bro. Anyways, you're wandering down the halls.
Hey guys.
And you see, it's a nice, lovely day. As I've told everybody else is having a great day. But for you hear this slight, unnerving melody that sort of sings through the halls. And it's almost like a lullaby in a way. Very melodic, very pained almost. It's very much some sort of ballad, but it's in a language that you wait. What languages do you know?
Good question. Let's find out. I know Common, Sylvan, Druidic.
It is not in a language that you recognize.
Makes sense.
Accompanying this, very beautiful singing, there is this grating sound of strings that seem to be amplified in some sort of way, and as well as another instrument and another voice. This one far softer, but just as lovely. And as you probably continue down this hallway, there is a milling of students around a music room. And they're peering in through the little slit of a window. And, yeah. What you doing?
I guess I'll walk up to the gathering of people.
Unfortunately, you can't get up close enough to see through the window. However, you could absolutely hear the music a lot more clear as you approach. And it becomes very apparent that this is some sort of alternative music in a way. It's something that is not common in, oh my gosh, where the freak are you from? You're from Zabara, of course.
Yeah, I'm
It's not
from
very
Zabara.
common in Zabara. It would honestly sound a bit more like something you would hear in Sanadia. Admittedly, which is weird. But
Well, not that weird in a school of people from all over the world. Arguably.
and you do hear a couple of the students chittering, to themselves. Just sort of fawning over the people who they can see.
Mizzle's gonna ask in a slight whisper to anyone in like the back of the gathering. Who's playing? What?
Oh, you really don't know?
I can't see.
Well, that's probably because they're pretty popular in the school. I mean, after all, they kind of have one of the highest ranked music organizations, or rather, they currently do. I mean, with new club admissions, of course, somebody could, of course, dethrone them. But as far as we know, they're doing really well for themselves.
Okay, so they're like a club?
Yeah, but they're like a super exclusive club, one that you could only get inside if you know the right people and you make an impression on, her. Let's just swoon for a moment.
Okay, so it's kind of like a band.
Yeah, exactly like a band. But,
Okay.
they only have 3 members. Or, wait, I thought they had like 4. Regardless, they're not really accepting members. They're like, weird like that. But technically, to be a club, they have to have more members. Oh, I wonder how they run it. Anyways,
So who is it?
well, they're called the Sirens. Obviously.
Given the nature of what I've heard, makes sense.
Yeah, they sound beautiful. I mean, I don't know what a real siren sounds like, but if I had to guess, it would sound something like this.
Well, going off what I've heard, beautiful but haunting, kind of like an echoey, far-off dream, I guess would be the best way to describe
Yeah. I definitely see the haunting aspect. I think they really, really nailed that with, I don't know, whatever they're going for. All I know is, they're really cool. And, I mean, at least I hope I could join one day, or at least we can see their concert. They're probably going to perform during the big ceremony, for the clubs.
Okay, so like the day where they do all the club tests?
Yeah, they'll have performances, to try to get people to join their clubs, or, other people would normally do it. They don't want anyone to join, but they like to show off,
Yes, fair.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said, yeah, that's like when she said showing off. I said, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, And I mean, I heard a couple years ago they had a group that sort of went up against them as like a sort of rivalry type thing during the ceremony. I don't know if that's gonna happen this year, but it'd be pretty cool. I mean, if you know enough people who could sing like that.
Are they only singers, or is like
Well, they do the music, they do the songs. I think they have like different people who write it and then, orchestrate it. I don't really know how it works. All I know is it's nice. Technically, all of them can sing. Most of them sing, but they can also play at least one instrument.
all right, fair enough? Is is this common? Is it just like everyone hoarding around their practice room?
I mean, the group like that, of course. Well, there's other practice rooms you could probably lurk around. I mean, I think there's a couple that are kind of open for so sort of an open study type thing. So if you know how to play something, you could practice. Um, this one's always reserved for them. See, and she's gonna point to like a little label next to the door which says like music room like O3, and then it says under it like sirens in big bold lettering.
Oh, okay. Ah, yeah, that's definitely reserved. You can't mistake that.
Yeah. If you're not in their group, you're not even allowed in unless you're like one of their friends, which would be an honor, but they're not gonna let in fans.
Is it like, are these people from like a specific year? Is it from like a collection of years?
I think they're all upperclassmen. I don't really know, but they all seem kind of older, kind of mature. A little. I mean, I think they're slightly different ages. They've definitely been here for at least 1 year, if not two. Wait, 3. Huh. I've only
I'm
been here
gonna.
for 2 years, so.
I'm new, so I definitely wouldn't know for sure.
Huh? Well, if you're
I
looking to join a
definitely.
club,
Yeah.
try to join, some of the music clubs. They're pretty cool. I'm not really good at it, so I don't really get to get far in it, but they're fun.
Well, I mean, it sounds fun. I can play the lute, which is very. I don't know. It depends on what club, I guess. It's a very specific kind of like rustic kind of sound that you get from those lute instruments
Yeah,
or
but
any string.
I hear that Heldreum's coming out with a lot of new like specialized instruments, which is something that they're using, something from Heldreum, which gives it this weird sort of louder sound.
What does it? What does it look like? Is it like a?
I mean, it looks like a guitar, but it's a little different, a little shinier, that sort of thing.
Mm, a metallic guitar?
Yeah, something like that.
I really don't know. I don't know. I've never actually practiced. I don't know. I played the lute. I wonder how different that is from a guitar.
Yeah, I mean, you could always try.
I have to somehow find one first.
I mean, you could probably find one in a music room somewhere, or you can ask a random student who's playing sometime. That'd be pretty cool. Most of us are nice enough to, like, share.
Fair. I was gonna say if someone asked, I would definitely share my lute. But do like the music rooms have like instruments in them, or are they just like good acoustic rooms?
I mean, a few of them have, like, a piano or bigger things like that that you can't really move around. I think there's one with a harp. Otherwise, usually you gotta bring your own.
I see.
I think there's a rental system through the school, though, if you actually join a club.
Well, if I can join the club, I'll look into it.
Yeah, and since you can play an instrument, it should be easy to get in.
I would hope.
Yeah, you don't want to be like me. I failed like 2 years in a row. But,
Well, what have you tried playing?
the, I wanted to play the lyre.
I've never
I know
played that one.
it sounds simple, but really get it to work.
Is that one of those big instruments you have to?
No, it's actually really small. Fits right in your hands. It's like a mini harp.
I've never seen one, but it sounds interesting.
Yeah, well, you know. Maybe I'll get to play one then. And maybe you'll do fine.
Who knows? Maybe if I ever do learn how to play it, I can help you. I don't know. I've never taught anyone how to play an instrument, actually. Let me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you join the generic music club, I'll be there. That'd be pretty cool.
What's the generic? Is it just like a group of people that like to play music?
It's just like the one that everybody can get into.
Oh, okay.
But you know, if you can get to the advanced ones, you should probably go for the advanced ones.
I really don't know how to try out for the advanced ones. I haven't actually talked to anyone from one of those. I talked to the
Well,
gardening club. They told me how their test worked.
oh, yeah. I mean, that one sounds fun, but who wants to be covered in dirt all day?
Mizzle will not comment on this. As a druid, he doesn't care.
Imagine being a druid.
Alright, don't start this. I have lightning spells now. I'll pull the eyes on these motherfuckers. I will keep the music clubs in mind. Because I keep learning about clubs today. It's really weird. I've talked to like 4 people today, and like every single conversation I've had has been like slightly club related, except for one.
Oh, well, crazy. I mean, you haven't been like away from school, right?
Well, my main teacher did take us away from the school for a minute.
You see, we've been like going on about clubs for like maybe a week now. You know, with the end of the month and everything.
Okay, I left in like the middle of the week and then went to a
Oh.
dungeon like
What's
2
that?
days ago.
Well, don't worry. I mean, club admissions haven't even opened, so you have plenty of time.
Sure, then I'm getting all the information I apparently need already, so this has been a rather productive day.
Well, that's great. Anyways, I'm gonna, listen in a little bit more.
Yeah, enjoy. I will vanish, probably. I want to explore more. It was fun talking to you,
Yeah, it's fun talking to you too. What's your name?
Mizzle.
It's great to meet you, Mizzle. My name's Allison.
Nice to meet you, Allison.
And she'll give you a little handshake.
Yep,
And turn
return
back.
the handshake.
So listen to the music like an NPC.
Man, that one doesn't even have a picture, but I have a name. Can't wait to bring that up later when you're not ready for it.
If he stares at her long enough, does the idle animation repeat?
Yeah. And we're doing like that raised arm, like, yeah, pose.
Matter of fact, fuck you, I'm putting it in my journal so I can remember who this is, specifically to ask about her later.
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, you do a little bit of wandering. And oh my gosh. Who's that you see? Is that Eleazar? Is that Maria?
Nah, I'm hiding.
It's got to be someone that looks like them. So just ignore them. Walk away.
I'm 100% vanishing the second I see anybody I know.
Disappeared. Invisibility.
I'm going to cry.
No, I won't vanish.
Hey, baby.
I won't vanish,
shut up,
however, I
Bubby.
have entirely no intention of interacting with them.
Good.
Okay.
Good. Now I can continue harassing Rose. Yes, good.
Yeah, Maria's
Yes.
wandering. And did you know where your party went?
No clue. I'm just having fun and walking around. Anyways, where are we going next? I'm bored.
Well, I have to go and find them. I mean, I've gotten a pretty good way of wandering this entire school within a short period of time. So we should be able to look out of all of the obvious places. Um, It's gonna be pretty bad if it gets really late, though.
Mm-hmm. Why does it matter if it gets late?
I mean, I believe the person standing outside your dorm, they'll be standing
Huh?
there all day at this rate.
How do you know about that?
Well, I was informed that they'd be waiting for us to return, to get a big proper introduction.
Huh? Who? What?
Um, you do remember the sentencing you got, right?
No.
Okay, so the student council ruled that a disciplinary committee member would have to oversee you guys for a while so that they could ensure that you guys are all mentally stable and not at all threats to school, and that everything that happened was just a big misunderstanding and whatever. It's a bunch of stupid nonsense, okay?
But
And
it wasn't an understanding. A banshee appeared, and then
uh,
rah.
well, yes, but I'm saying the students thinking that you are somehow responsible for this. We needed to prove your
Uh-huh.
character, and I can say that you're of good character, but I'm biased, so they're not going to believe me. So that's why we have
Wait.
to get an unbiased third
Wait.
party opinion.
But why does it matter?
I don't know. I didn't make the ruling, but
No,
listen,
like
you just
why
have
does
to.
it matter what other people think about me? I'm confused.
Oh well, I mean, I don't want people to bully you.
Oh, I'll just chop off their tongues if they do that.
No,
That's fine. What?
I'm serious. You can't do that
I'm
to
serious
people.
too. Why not?
Because it's against school rules.
Well, if they harass me in a rude way, I can do whatever I want to them.
No, that's you could tell them to not do that. You could express your discomfort towards that. Resorting
Why?
to violence is not a great option.
Why would I care about what they think?
Well,
Why
because
would
it's
they care of what I think if they're bullying me? Then obviously they're like trying to make me uncomfortable, right? Like when I bully people, that's what I try to get to happen.
I mean, they're also kids, so they're gonna make
Uh-huh.
mistakes.
I don't care. Kids should learn from their mistakes, and what's better than chopping off their tongues for that?
Well, there's a lot of things that would be a better option.
Okay, I won't chop off their tongues. I'll like cut it slightly.
Okay, that's a
They'll need
better,
stitches.
but not good.
What?
I'm supposed to sigh.
Yeah. I can sigh too, It's very easy to do.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. So again, why does it what's
Here, I'm gonna roll a little
what
investigation
were we
check.
talking about?
We were discussing where to find your party.
Oh, I don't know. We should go somewhere else. Like
Gosh.
he's just gonna start walking in the direction of the student council office because he's bored.
The student council office?
Yeah, because he's bored.
Where are you going?
Somewhere.
Right. She'll follow.
Yeah. Anyways, Rose, you're being really boring today. You should I don't know, do something less boring. Like uh do a funny trick. You know?
Right. Well, could you describe what your definition of funny is?
Make someone really uncomfortable and then laugh at them.
You know what? On second thought, maybe we shouldn't do that.
Why?
I don't She'll frown.
Okay. Neat. Is that it? You don't joke around?
Well, I'm just not quite sure if it would fit in your standards.
Well, like, tell me a joke. Go ahead. You know, you can't know till you try.
Telling jokes isn't really my specialty.
Why?
I mean, it's just not something I really grew up around, you know?
Mm. You should really learn how to tell jokes. It makes you more fun to be around.
All
You
right,
know.
so why don't you tell me a joke then?
Uh what has 2 wings, 1 eye, and cancer?
A crab?
No.
Then what is it?
Jeffrey. You can just start laughing.
You never explained what Jeffrey was, but okay.
A bat. A really big bat with 1 eye and cancer.
How did
It died like a few hours after I tamed it.
Right, okay.
It wasn't because it had cancer. I just beat it to death while beating fairies to death with it.
Fascinating.
Yeah. Yeah, it was super fun.
And
Anyways, have you done anything fun like that before? Like kill things or anything like that? Or do you do just boring stuff in like the like the school all the time? Like deal with psychopaths and whatnot?
well, actually, I do quite a lot of fun things.
Really? Like what?
Well, me and my associates work on quite a few things in the medical field, actually.
Okay. Like
I
what?
mean, well, the I mean, yes, there's psychology, but there's also deeper levels of um,
Mm-hmm.
helping people either be medicated or,
Mm-hmm.
things like that. So we
Mm-hmm.
get to work with a lot of different experimental medications.
Right. What
Yep.
kind of medication? Poison? Do you make poison?
No, no, it's not poison. At least we're not using it like poison. Anything could become poisonous, I suppose, if you overdosed on it. But no, it's not like that.
Mm. So it
And
is poison, but with extra steps.
do you consider coffee to be poison?
Yes. No. Yes.
Then it is poison by your definition, although it is not intended to be used as poison.
Wait, so you make coffee?
Well, no, wait. Coffee isn't one of the things that we're working with, unless you're talking
Interesting.
about in general.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I have a couple associates there who are pretty cool.
Mhm. Like who?
I don't think I'm allowed to talk about them, but
Why not?
well, it's just not there's contracts in place to make sure I don't say the wrong
What
thing.
kind of contracts?
You know, the kind where it makes sure that I don't say the wrong thing to the wrong person, or that something doesn't get out that shouldn't get out, confidentiality and all that.
Weird.
I mean, I don't make the rules. I don't know why it's in place, but they're really sweet. They're like, you know, a family to me, which is nice.
Right. Neat.
Say, do you know what you want to do after school?
What?
Like, with your life once you graduate.
Oh, I'm gonna start the first war.
I'm sorry, but there's already been 4 wars.
No, those were massacres. Wars.
Could you explain?
Like, hold on. Let me think of a way to explain. So like, you know how every war had like really just like one prominent figure that was like super powerful and just one murder. I don't want that for my war. I want all of the worlds, not the worlds, all of the nations to fight, but on like equal footing. So like there's equal casualties on all sides. A war,
So you
you
want
know?
to reduce the population?
No, a war.
What if there's people who don't want to fight like that?
Then sucks for them.
And do you define nations as just the, larger ones, or what about the little islands and such?
All
Will
of the
they
little
also?
ones too. The ones that have like people in it.
Will they get the same amount of resources as, say, Senadia?
Yes, because that sounds
And where
funny.
would Meridian's stance in this be? I mean, they're currently a neutral country.
But like all of the nations that participate in Meridian, like super duper hate each other, right? So like, uh, the kids would fight too. Yeah.
Well, yes, and there's also a greater portion of Meridian which is unaffected by, um, the school itself. There's just normal people living there, so would they as well be armed?
Probably.
And what about our school?
Oh, people would fight, and I'd think that funny,
And
you know.
what would make the war end? What's the extent of this?
When all of the nations are weak enough to not be able to fight anymore.
So down to just a couple hundred each.
Yes, maybe. I don't know.
Do you think you'd survive this?
No.
And yet you want it all the same.
Yes.
So you don't care what happens to you? You just want there to be
Nope.
something to happen?
Yeah, because I'm bored. And aren't you bored too? Like, wouldn't it be more exciting when more exciting things happen? That'd be pretty exciting. Right. Exciting. Yeah.
Would you find
That's
it
the
more
word.
exciting if the school were to be attacked by a pack of rats right now?
That'd be pretty funny. Yeah.
Well, little rats, sure, but giant rats.
Yes, that'd be funny.
Huh.
Like when the banshee showed up and screamed at us. That was pretty funny. I hope another one shows up.
You know, I do wonder
Uh-huh.
about that.
Well, like, okay, so like when I was in the forest, I had like this weird dream, right? And like when I was dreaming, I cut the tree, and then like blood came out, you know? I thought that was pretty cool. I was gonna chop down the entire tree, but then I woke up because someone woke me up, and it was really annoying.
You hallucinated in the forest, is that it?
Was it a hallucination? Probably. I'm not sure actually.
Well, I guess it's a good thing we can't go to those woods then.
Yet.
Right. But that does remind me, I do need to go ask about that and the progress.
Speaking of which, are we at the student council yet?
Yeah, we're standing at the doors.
So Eleazar's just kind of like staring at the student council door, like, and then just like goes to open the door.
Okay, it's locked.
Ooh. Why is it locked?
She'll try the door herself. Huh. She'll knock. Wait for a moment. No response.
What kind of locks on the door?
It's the kind
One
of
of those old
lock.
style keys?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna like look through it to see if anyone's on the other side.
It's still, there's light outside. And so there's a vague degree of light still in the room.
Mhm.
But can you make me a perception check?
Yeah. Give me a second. No, my phone. It's doing the weird thing. Hold on.
Oh, goodbye.
No, my phone likes to show the black screen and then only the black screen, and it won't turn on ever. And then it's not dead. It just has a black screen. And so I have to do hold the volume button up down and then put it on the power button. And don't worry, I'm turning on my laptop right now, so that should
That is
probably be
so
faster than this.
goofy.
It is. I don't know why it does it. It does it like every other day, like at least once. And mainly when I wake up, and I'm like, why? What did I do for this to happen?
You existed.
You were born.
That's pretty racist of you, bro. You should shut the fuck up, stupid fairy.
Thought he was going to aim for the other F word for a second there. Thank God we're
Shut the fuck up, you stupid fat.
He's clearly going to finish it with fat kid. Still mean. What the fuck? But better.
Phone,
Better.
can you please just not fucking do this right now? That'd be awesome. Don't worry, my laptop is still turning on, but it should be on in a second.
Okay.
Dude. Come on, turn on.
So reading kids, I'm assuming you're still reading?
No, I'll build a nuke and I set it off.
I cannot imagine why you wouldn't be reading unless you wanted to go anywhere.
I'm kidding. Also,
Where else can we go?
Oh, there's a whole school. Technically.
That's true.
that is true.
Where
Oh.
can we go with the whole school?
You can go to the cafeteria, you can go to the garden, you can go to the gym, you can go to
We
the
need to
pool.
go to the garden. My pumpkin. We need to go to the garden.
Why?
I have to water my pumpkin every day.
Your pumpkin?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
you not
You
yesterday.
didn't water the
Watered
pumpkin for like the
yesterday?
last 3 days.
Yeah, I did. I
Bro.
explicitly remember
You didn't
saying.
water for the last month.
No. I explicitly remember saying I go out and I water the pumpkin.
You guys
I
are
don't
kind
remember
of
that.
gone.
I definitely remember saying that.
Okay,
No, but
remember
you
saying
you
I
were
go-
gone in another world, Jaden.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. For those days, yeah, no. I can't. I can't. I can't do any of those.
Can't
But I
defend
don't
that,
deny-
motherfucker.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. I can't deny that. But every other day, I was actually fucking.
Uh-oh.
Stinky.
Every
It
day I
should
was
still be
physically
alive. It
here.
might be a little dry and shit, but it should still be alive.
Yeah, no. Jaden made sure to give him extra water because.
Oh, my phone's finally turning on, but my laptop beat it.
My gosh.
Don't worry, Discord's
Damn.
loading in now.
What's
It's
in
good.
the garden?
I'm running out the room.
You know the way to the garden?
You guys
Okay.
can go. This chair's comfy, and I'm gonna go somewhere else when I'm done here.
Hey, Diesel, you want to pick up the chair so you come with us? I'm kidding.
You are? I was going to.
Can you?
Why not?
Sebastian, do you consent?
Right? No. I'm gonna go somewhere after the thing, and I'm pretty sure this needs to stay in the library.
Yeah, you're right.
10.
Lame.
Yeah, I don't think we could take school property.
Oh, okay, back to Eleazar.
Okay. Okay, Eleazar, did you
Mhm.
do a little silly goofy perception? That's
Yeah,
a really high
10.
perception. Okay.
It's
So
an
you
average perception. All right,
Yeah.
bitch. Listen,
Yeah, it's really, really high. Oh my god.
it's
this is
average.
creepy.
Oh my
So you
God.
peer through with your dusty little singular eye, okay? The,
Mhm.
the view is a little foggy. It's a little blurry. You can tell that there's
Foggy.
light. You can tell that there's giant windows that were beside the desk that you've seen before. It seems
Mhm.
like the curtains on those have been drawn, but otherwise you can't make out any figures, but there's nothing blocking the key.
Right. All that matters is that I can see on the other side Misty Step. Thank you very much.
Oh, you stinky, stinky. Okay. Okay, you got me there. You stinky. Okay. Yeah, you can miss step. I'm assuming,
Buggers.
right? That's how it
Yeah.
works?
Yeah, I have a spell. Yeah, as long as I can see a spot, I can Misty Step there. Doesn't matter if it's like a place is like blocking it. Like as long as I can see like even a tiniest bit of it, I can teleport to the place I can see.
Okay. You do a little step into the room. It's a
Okay.
lot darker as you're inside of the room. There's still a lingering scent of lavender sort of hovering in the air. All the chairs look very neatly pushed in. The
Mhm.
snacks seem to be very, a snack bar is a little emptier than before.
Pog.
And, uh,
But there's food at the snack bar.
there always is. It's not like, little cakes or anything,
Pog.
little packaged things, like little muffins, little granola bars, things like that
Oh,
you saw.
bro, I'm taking a muffin. Oh, it's your bushin' for.
Okay. You can take a banana nut muffin.
Let's go.
Heck
I'm
yeah.
actually allergic to nuts. No, I'm kidding.
That sucks for you! Find some other kid to give it to and have them have an allergic reaction. Anyways.
True. That'd be funny.
But otherwise it looks quite empty in this room. Immediately there's a large banging on the door as Maria is pleading. Hey, you wouldn't mind opening this door real quick, please?
Oh yeah, no, he'll unlock it as soon as she asks.
She will stagger in. Okay, we have to go right now because this is considered trespassing and I really don't want to get in trouble.
Is it? Is it private property?
I mean, it's kind of a student council room. And,
Right, but like, is it private property?
come on, maybe, probably?
So you don't know.
I would assume we would get in trouble for sneaking around the
I
student council.
plead ignorant.
Okay, but what are you?
And as
Look,
he's saying that, he's eating his little muffin and he's going like to like the head honcho seat and he's gonna sit on it. He's just gonna look around.
okay, it's very well organized.
How
Um,
comfy is this seat?
It is very plush.
Oh my
Now, you
God,
didn't
this
really
is
get a good
amazing.
look at the chair before, but it's this beautiful, like cherry wood with like violet, velvet seat or like cushioning on the front or the back of it, and like the sitting area. Very well made. This looks very expensive. In fact, too expensive.
Pog. Okay, let's go. Love that for me.
Okay, sorry, what was that?
Hmm?
What did you say?
I said Pog. Love that for me.
But yeah, so very nice, and the wood is it's a matching, cherry wood desk, very long. Um, as you sit there, there's like a slidey sort of drawer right in front of you, and there's like 2 drawers to your right and 3 drawers to your left,
Mhm.
all with matching little silver handles.
I gotta go through them.
Okay, which one do you go for first?
The one on the left.
Okay. It doesn't budge.
Rude. Mean, even. What about the other ones?
None of them seem to budge except for the middle slidey one.
Pog. All right. What's he
Mhm.
got in here?
All right, so inside of this one is a very nice set of inkwells, feather pens, normal pens, pencils, your assortment, what you'd
Yeah.
use to write with. There is a couple sticks of incense, and there is a book, a black book.
A book?
Yes, a book.
Well, now I gotta look at the book.
Pick up the book, and it seems to have been flipped upside down. So as you probably turn it to the right side up, it says, the school's code of conduct.
Right, right.
It's a black book with gold letters and sort of embeveled on the front.
Got you, got you. If it's the code of contact, I don't care about it. I'll just put it back in the drawer and close it. You know. So yeah, he'll just be chilling. He'll be vibing here now.
Maria has the door propped open, by the way. She's standing at the door, looking at you.
He's just
as
playing a
beckon
little bit of
you.
watch.
She's, it's what it looks like she's doing. So, do you think that we could just go now, maybe?
Why?
Well, I just, magic, runes, and all that. There's
Oh,
probably an alarm going off somewhere.
of course there is. That's the point.
And so you want to get in trouble. In more trouble than you were
No.
before.
That's silly. I'm trying to get their attention.
Okay, and you don't think that maybe they're away on an important matter? You could put in a formal request, right?
Right, but that's boring and it takes a long time. And formal requests, you gotta write them down, and I don't know how to write. So
Well, I guess just wait here a little bit then. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Wonderful. Wonderful. I'm going to jump back to the others for a little bit. Library gang. What the freak were you doing?
We were reading and
We still read.
yeah, we still read.
Okay, nobody wanted to leave, right?
Oh, actually, I wanted to go to the garden because I
Gosh darn it. You already forgot. I just said nothing.
I did know. I did not forget.
Do you want someone to come with you, or
You can come with if you want. I'm not gonna stop you. I don't need people with me. Hopefully it should be fine. I mean, the atmosphere around today seems a little more different, so maybe.
all right?
Maybe.
I'll come with you.
Oh, okay.
Here, Sebastian, mine. Here's your armor back, and mind holding on to my book. It's a little awkward for me to carry.
Sure. I'll hold it for you. And he's gonna slip it into his bag and put his armor back on. You guys go ahead. I'm gonna stick around for a bit and go somewhere else eventually. I'll leave a note at the dorms of where I'm at.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Wait, why don't you just tell us where you're going now, so we can find you if we need to?
Because I'm not fully certain if I am gonna go there.
But did you?
Okay. All right. The graveyard.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah. You guys take care, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
See you later today.
Yeah.
See you.
He's gonna curl
Bye.
back to the book and wave.
I'll wave back.
Hmm.
Oh, Diesel, you coming with?
Sure,
Oh.
I guess.
Awesome.
All right, so who all is going to the garden?
Jaded,
Evan,
me. Have it.
Jaden, Yugi, Shiva is going.
And everybody else, or
Except for Sebastian.
I think
Okay.
it's just the three of us.
Just
yeah.
the three of us.
We can make
We'll
it
get
if we
there
try.
if we try, I guess.
Well, you look at that. The party's splitting up even more.
Just
oh,
three
it's so
of us.
great. It's so
Let's
Yeah,
go.
we'll
I
split
love it.
even
great.
more. Well, then I'll guy will walk off.
Hey, we wouldn't be more split up if Sebastian wanted to join us.
Exactly. Oh no. Someone. Me.
No.
Ooh. All right. So what's at this garden place? You said your pumpkin.
Well, before you guys do that, go to the garden. Okay, you guys are walking, but I am going to close off a little thing real quick, just to make this all nice and neat and organized. Mizzle, you said you were wandering, right?
Yes, I'm wondering.
Yes, you saw your party members, but they're not important, so you just kept wandering.
Exactly.
You were just wandering, and something you happen to run into, or rather, the sight of running into it. All right, let me go back and grab this stinky freaking thing. How am I losing battery?
Okay.
Losing battery as it's plugged in.
Oh, you have a shit charger, don't you?
For real. Preying on my downfall. Anyways, I'm going to
Mizzle's
make.
gonna meet the whole cast before the day's over. I'm gonna meet every single person in fucking Meadows.
Oh heck yeah! There's nothing I can do. Anyways, don't worry. This session's gonna end pretty soon, so I'm gonna.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
I know, right? I know, right? I know you guys
Works
are
for me. I
so
have to go get
sad.
dinner.
Don't work for me.
This is who you see, and not only that, you see her banging on your dorm's door. This little squished, freaking blonde creature, just bunk, 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 bunk.
I wanna. No, I'm not gonna do that. That'd be really funny though.
Do it. No, you're not a bitch. Do it.
I'm not a bitch. However, we're trying the kill her with kindness method still until Sebastian says otherwise.
Damn it.
I'm on the mental mind games of like I actually care about her person. I'm just gonna walk up to her. Did you need something? Hi, Lillian.
She's mid-sentence, just saying, "It's me." She'll turn. So that's what you've been doing this whole time, huh?
What, wandering the school? Learning about clubs?
Stalking me.
You flatter yourself, don't you?
No, it's just a fact. Why else would you be staring at somebody?
I'm
Look.
sorry.
Door.
Are you banging on my door?
Anyways, I was here to request an audience with Kaimana.
Oh. Yeah, you're at the wrong spot then.
Huh?
Actually, let me think about the out of character. Where is Kai Monterey? She's still in the infirmary, right? Or that's the last place we saw her, isn't it?
See, that's the thing. I thought Ranger handled this, but I was supposed to handle this. As far as you guys know, I think she went to the infirmary and then she she
Vanished.
was gone. She never came back to your room.
Yeah.
Straight up. And I don't know if Ranger has had teachers tell you guys that, hey, Kaimana's gone.
No.
It's whatever.
Not really.
But basically, yeah, she's just been, I guess, absent and nobody has addressed it.
Bro, what the fuck?
I thought 100% Mizzle just thought she was still in the infirmary because, no one fucking said anything.
Maybe she still is.
Who fucking
Y'all
knows?
did not check, but that is not on you guys' fault, obviously.
Anyway, returning to Lily, zooming back in, unpausing time. She's been in the infirmary, as far as we're concerned, for The past, 2 weeks now.
Excuse me? The infirmary? I think I would know if she was in the infirmary.
Why? Have you been to? Are you okay? Have you been to the infirmary? Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
I'm not being mean. Just, are you okay?
Gonna fold her arms. You're chastising me, aren't you?
I would never dream of it. However, if
Exactly.
you were injured, I'd love to know because I would gladly heal you.
Absolutely not.
All right, the offer still stands. But yes, no, she hasn't been in here.
Right. Well, this sucks. Where's your party?
Well, I saw Eleazar walking with fucking what is her name? Maria? I don't know
Wait,
what
you
we
mean
were
the
calling her.
No way. Don't want to talk to him.
Yeah, when you fair. The rest went to the library for who knows what nonsense. And I've been talking to one of the members of the gardening club, one of the depressed boys I've seen hanging around Eliza, and I've also talked to this girl who was listening to the sirens outside the practice room, who was apparently very interested in music clubs.
Right. So you've done nothing productive all day. Good to know.
I've done actually extremely productive stuff all day. How about you? How's the knocking on the door going?
Well,
Are you going to continue that thought, or do you think well is a valid answer to this situation?
back to the door as if waiting to summon Kaimana.
I'm trying to be nice, alright? However, comma. This is Lillian, and she pushes all of Mizzle's buttons for some reason.
Well, if Kaimana isn't here. You really don't know where she went.
No, as far as I'm concerned, she was supposed to be in the infirmary, and then none of the teachers have said she's not, or that she's left.
Okay. Say, do you guys have a roach problem or something?
A roach problem?
Yeah.
Mizzle says a roach problem, and then unintentionally just kind of gives a deadpan stare at Lillian. Nice. I can't say that we do.
Right. Are you sure though? Because there's something about your room that's giving me the creeps right now. And it has for the past 45 minutes.
Could it be the fact that now the soul is in there?
So the squint, are you sure there's no one in there? When was the last time you went in? Well, at least
I'm
not
not.
for 45 minutes.
Actually, you know what? I don't even want to say for certain if someone's in there or not. I'm definitely not fucking opening the door now.
Are you kidding me? What if... I bet she's in there, isn't she? Hiding from
Who?
me. Freaking
Oh my.
coward.
Kaimana, hiding from you. The bitch that curb stomped your ass in the cafeteria is hiding from you.
Yeah, of course she would hide from me because I've gotten a lot stronger lately. She'll just roll
Oh,
her
yeah.
shit.
I
Yeah.
bet you have. You look great.
Give you a side eye. Anyways, of course, I've been training pretty hard, A lot of archery and stuff. Not that you need
Nice.
to. But she'll kick the floor for a second. Yeah, I think you guys have bugs in there or something.
Alright. Okay. Do you want to hang out or something? Or are you just going to sit here because we can go somewhere else that isn't standing creepily outside of my dorm.
She'll fold her arms. Like what? Like where? You think you
I
have
don't
good?
know.
No.
I wasn't going to recommend a place. I was going to ask where you would like to go.
Huh.
Unless you're talking bad about your own taste, in which case, interesting.
Well, I guess, how much money you have on you?
Okay. First of all, what do you want?
Ice cream.
Okay, yeah, I'll go buy you ice cream.
It's that easy?
I don't know, like, where you get it from, but I technically don't have any hatred towards you.
Right. Of course you
You
would.
just
Yeah.
come off snooty, is all.
Go ahead. Fetch me my ice cream. I'll be waiting right here.
No, you'll either come with me or I'm not buying you ice cream. This isn't how this works.
Then I'm stuck in front of your door waiting for the bugs to crawl out.
That sounds so sad.
Yeah, well, you come on. Guess looks like a bug or something. I don't know.
You know, Mizzle, trying to be the nicest he can, offers his hand. Would you please join me if you want ice cream?
Did you spit on your hand or something?
I did not spit. You watched me put my hand out to you.
She'll lean back. Do you wash your hands?
Yes!
Huh.
Do you? These are
Obvious-
very obviously pointed questions from someone who's talking to another person.
And you're a suspicious person who's offering your hand?
I'm sorry, but one of us has to have manners in this decorum that we've put around ourselves.
Wait, didn't I? Why are you? Are you being
She just now thinks about it? Anyway.
really frustrated? Her eyebrows are furrowed, just stomping her little foot. Huh. You're weird.
The feeling's mutual.
Anyways, I don't want to hold your hand, but I do want ice cream.
Alright, then come along. There's
Fine.
like a special place you like ice cream at, or are we just heading to the cafe?
Yeah.
What are we?
Where the freak else are we gonna get ice cream?
I don't know. I thought maybe you knew like a special ice cream store on the campus. I'm not.
You think it's kind of money?
I don't know. I've not asked you about your coffers. I don't know what you have.
Yeah, obviously. Frickin'
Would you? Do you want me to ask how much money you have, or do you want me to buy you ice cream?
Wait, why are you silent?
I didn't hear what you said. Out of character.
That would be rude, is what you said. About the if you asked her how much money she had.
Yes. It would definitely be rude to ask someone how much money they had, wouldn't it?
Yup.
Yeah, I bet it would.
Mm-hmm.
Staring at Lillian. Anyway, let's go get you some ice cream, shall we?
Go on, hurry up. Chop chop.
You're still coming with me. I'm not leaving without you. You're not standing in front of my
Walking
dorm room.
She'll stomp. But okay. I will say, just for convenience sake, the three of you do notice in the distance Mizzle and Lillian walking as you are leaving.
Oh, hi,
Hi,
Mizzle. Okay.
Hi, Mizzle.
Hi, Mizzle.
Mizzle,
Exactly, Mizzle.
who's that walking with you, Mizzle?
No one important.
Oh, well, that's rude to say. Everyone's
Wait,
important.
It's quite rude,
Oh,
dude. I mean,
He's
like,
going to say under his breath. He's not going to say it that loud. He's just going to say it under his breath.
Does Lillian even bother to acknowledge them yelling?
She's just ignoring blatantly. If he's not
Okay.
stopping walking, she's just keep walking.
Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm not gonna stop walking either. I'm just gonna wave at them and continue
no.
onward.
Mizzle, where are you going?
Good luck, Mizzle. You're going to need it.
Mizzle, who's that?
I'm sure we'll find out later. It's probably his secret friend.
Hopefully
We'll never
not.
forget your
Is that your girlfriend?
sacrifice.
Jaded. I'll say it. I'll say that. I'll say it for you, Sebastian. We'll never forget your sacrifice.
Oh god. Rest in peace.
Man, he's a brave soul, Mizzle.
Why?
Wonderful.
He's just hanging out with his girlfriend.
Oh.
Jaden starts laughing. He's losing his shit actively on the floor. He cannot stand up. He's
Yes.
I'm just gonna.
Switching my name to Rizzle. Nah.
What wasn't that funny, Jaden? I mean,
Hurt so
gosh.
much.
Oh man, if only
just
you
gonna-
knew.
I just gotta look at Diesel and just being like, "Do you have any idea why he?"
I have no clue why this guy's suddenly turning insane.
Okay. That's really funny.
Oh, yeah, it's kind of
Hilarious.
normal for him, isn't it?
Sorry, am I missing something?
You are a lot, actually. That's the
Oh.
quote unquote bully of the group. But she's
Oh.
horrible at it.
That girl,
Yeah.
Why is she a bully?
that
Why do you call
that
her a bully?
small child.
Yeah, she's not really good at it. She got curb stomped by Kaimana.
That's just a fact.
Yeah.
This is an undeniable fact.
Okay, I'll show you the action replay of that shit, bro. She got fucking curb stomped.
Never forgotten.
Never forgotten. Never let her live that shit down, bro. If I had a message, I need you to know I'd make sure she heard this whole conversation in her head. Anyways. Yeah, no, but she's just been trying to be mean to us all. Sebastian's trying to make sure she isn't with kindness, but I don't like her because she's mean. So like I won't try and sabotage that mission too much.
No,
But if
that's
I say
good.
something rude, that's why.
What's Mizzle doing with her then?
Trying to be nice, I guess. Probably.
Okay. Well, I don't think that's gonna be too hard for me.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't know her like I do.
Well,
Anyway,
anyways, this is a
I don't know
comeback.
her
We
at
know the
all.
culprit is.
You'll understand when you meet her properly. Yeah, anyways, back to walking to the garden.
Yep.
In silence.
So you
So
never
kind of-
actually.
Hmm?
So you never actually told us what's so important about this. What was it? A pumpkin you said?
Oh,
This watermelon you have?
it's a pumpkin. Out of character. Real quickly, I can't remember. Am I allowed to tell people? Mimi, am I allowed to tell people that I don't the reason why I'm taking care of the pumpkin?
As far as you know, you can say what you want.
As far as I know, that's cool. That's fun. It's a fun little.
You
Fun
mean
I
you're
mean,
little.
you would
a
say it.
child? What's the problem?
Yeah.
What do you mean? What's
Just
the
a pumpkin.
problem? What do you
You're just
mean?
drawing a pumpkin. That's quite cute. Right?
Yeah.
Jaded. I should say.
Go on.
Um, y- yeah, no, yeah, no. First day of school, I wanted to get a pumpkin. But I didn't think too much about it, and we just like kind of took one out of the ground. I felt bad about it, and some people told me how bad it was, so I just decided that I'd take care of it.
Oh.
And
Okay.
people told me I should come back and water it every day.
So you stole pumpkin and then decided to take care of it.
No, no, it's a different pumpkin.
Oh.
Out of
I
character, I can't fully remember what I did with the first pumpkin.
I burnt it to ash.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
Like entirely not in a mean way. Jaden was like upset that he fucked up the life cycle of the pumpkin. So Mizzle, the wildfire druid, said, "All right, I'll just finish the next part of that cycle." So he planted the new seed and burnt the actual pumpkin to ash to feed the ground.
The real culprit all along.
I'll make sure to include that. I'll try and make sure to frame it like it's my idea, and Mizzle isn't in the wrong at all.
To be fair, Mizzle isn't in the wrong. That is a
He isn't
druid.
wrong.
It's just literally his druid nature.
Yeah, he's not in the wrong, but I'll make sure that comes across extra clear, just in case you get any peas, you motherfucker.
Mizzle will have a garden showdown with the other chick talking about the way that gardens work.
Mizzle versus Garden Girl. That's a 1v1 I want to see.
But
It's going to be a battle of wisdom and our different gardening techniques.
This is the most Dragon Ball thing I've seen in this entire campaign.
The funny thing is that we're both going to be doing the rich girl laughing at each other as we're like, oh, you use your fucking plow like that? Pleb move.
oh,
I love that. And for a bit of description about the garden. The garden itself is very beautiful, very well maintained. Even though it is September, there's still a lot of lush greenery to the grass, and a thick hedge of blue roses that sort of borders the edge of the school, and like the path, or rather the path towards the open area of the garden. There's this like large hedge of roses, and then just opens up this very wonderful assortment of different various flowers, little swings or like seats within the gardens, hammocks, things like that, where you can recline and enjoy the view. It's a bit chilly out, admittedly, but nothing too terribly cold. And a lot of the flowers are still well into bloom. Of course, some of these may be magically enhanced. But a lot of the color scheme that you can see just right off the bat is a lot of blues, indigos, and whites are very present in the garden.
yeah. If there's any plants that are like not doing that great, Mizzle's just, or not Mizzle. Avid's just gonna walk past and do a quick little druid craft to pick it back up.
That's why you
Yeah.
got him, Mizzle.
It does seem that most of them don't need it, but there are a few here and there who seem to be slightly neglected, a little, unappreciated, and of course you can do that. You will also notice there are a few distinct pumpkins, and only a small handful of pumpkins within the large expanse of garden area. And a lot of the pumpkins are sat around by other students. However, Jaden is leading you to a derelict corner. Is that the right word? A dusty corner, I'll just say.
Not taken care of, beaten up.
Yeah. Okay.
Jaded.
It was the right word, I guess. But yeah, so there's a bit of overcast, a bit of large trees towards this little bench, and a very tall fir tree sort of perched in front of the bench after this little stone path sort of winds around it, and a very small, almost shriveled looking pumpkin.
Oh, is this the?
Wait, are you talking about my pumpkin?
Yeah.
No, because no. I've already come back here and I've already ordered it a couple of times. You see, I did not just leave this pumpkin.
Yeah, we
Uh-huh.
left it for like a week before that.
No. You see, we left it for, at max, we left it for 4 days. And with which, on that day back, I remember telling Ranger that I fed the pumpkin extra water, and I did not forget
So you
any.
chowed it after starving
I
it for 4
did not.
days?
No. I made sure to feed it adequate amount of water. I've been giving it extra. Make sure my big boy is
Wonderful.
big and strong.
Wonderful.
And I swear to God, Mimi, if you try to fuck me over with this, I
You
refuse.
approach,
Because every
right?
day for these last couple of days, I have been strictly mentioning, remembering every day that Jaden went to the garden. So I swear to God,
So you
try to cuck me,
approach, right?
yes,
Okay.
God,
Do you want to make me a wisdom save real quick?
fuck you, piece of shit.
Hey,
Damn.
you all
I
approach,
hate you.
and now this particular area, it hasn't quite gotten to the forest area that's actually blocked off. Although you can start to glean this patch of trees that is taped off, and there's a rough sort of fence posting with little words that say like "keep out" and stuff along it. There seems to be somebody, monitoring the perimeter of this sort of barricade. But otherwise, you could approach at least this area because this isn't actually to the forest. But you begin to step forward. It's nice. A lovely day. There's the softest, hint of birds chirping, of leaves rustling, twigs snapping. And as you approach the pumpkin, it becomes a little quieter. Sound starts to soften. And there's an uneasiness that seems to fall. This corner is just a little too far from the general life. A little too somber. And Jaden.
I'd like to make a little bit of light so that I thought,
Yeah, you can do that. It's fine. You start to feel a little nauseous. Something boiling in the pit of your stomach. Something weighing heavily on your conscience as you approach your pumpkin. And you know with certainty, you've been taking care of this thing, you've been doing every freaking thing you can to make sure that this thing is doing okay. You've been very diligent with it. But you're just looking at it. And it does look a little shrunken. It looks a little shriveled. Didn't look like that last time you came to see it.
Yesterday didn't look like
And
that
it just
yesterday.
fills you with this sense of dread.
Oh, well, rest order, my little baby. What happened? It's been a day, bro. And I
Okay.
saw you yesterday. I will pull out my herbalism kit and I will start watering and taking care of it.
Okay.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. My pumpkin's just a little more, less. He's a little more out of shape than I remember. It's just a thing. I don't know what's wrong. What's going on? But it's okay.
Here, let me see if I can help you out, and I'm gonna try druid crafting. If Jaden allows, I will try to druid craft to
He won't stop you.
pick it up a little bit. Yeah, just gonna try to make it a bit more healthier.
Okay. You do a little druid craft. It seems to plumpen the pumpkin up a little bit. It's not as wrinkly. However,
That's better.
Whatever.
what are y'all doing?
Watering.
Any fruit that looks particularly good?
Any what?
Any fruits around in the
Fruits?
garden?
I mean, there's a shrub.
There's pumpkin.
Pumpkin's a fruit.
Don't you fucking.
Pumpkin do look edible.
I will fucking.
I mean, I wouldn't say because that edible.
Clearly, Jaden told you, taking care of was
A
pumpkin.
nice, juicy pumpkin.
Clearly,
Well ripe.
I will.
Probably got some good freaking,
Don't worry, she said well ripe. She's not talking about yours.
Wait, are you talking about mine? Wait, are you talking about mine?
Yeah, what other pumpkins in the area?
You fucking better not, you piece of shit. I'll murder your ass.
Jaden, what are you gonna do with this pumpkin here?
What like I've been saying, I've been doing.
Well, yeah, but then what?
Water them. I'm gonna take care of this.
Is that it? You're just gonna keep watering this
Take care of
pumpkin,
them
let
until
it rot and go to waste?
natural end of their lifespan.
Yeah, natural end of the lifespan is getting eaten.
No, I will
That's
kill
why
you. Jaden,
fruits are sweet. Don't you know? This is basic biology. They made a little sweetness on the outside, so some animals would eat them and they carry the seeds far away. Don't you know that, Jaden? They're meant to be eaten. They're made to be. They're grow. It's like natural. That's the natural end to a fruit.
Hey Diesel, look around us. There's no one around. There's no teachers. I didn't fight back in the cafeteria on purpose. However, if you touch this pumpkin, I will murder you. Well, no, Jade wouldn't say that. Jaden wouldn't say that. But if you touch this pumpkin, I will do unimaginable things to you. Leave them alone.
Jaden, clearly there's something more going on with this pumpkin.
My little buddy. Okay, and you know what?
Jaded. It's a fruit. It's meant to be eaten.
I will
Like,
kill you.
Hey, some people. Hey, some people have plants that they like take care of, and they see it as their friend.
it's a
Yep.
plant. It doesn't have feelings.
What did
Well,
you
it's
say?
alive.
What did you
Well,
say?
yeah, but everything is kind of alive if it changes over time,
Yeah, and that's
doesn't
something
it?
beautiful about it.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful and tasty in my stomach.
You're not touching it. Peace. He's looking at you,
Fine.
staring at you.
Just because we're friends,
Mm.
I'll eat your pumpkin.
Thank you.
When you're looking.
It's a very nice pumpkin, but maybe you should try looking into other ways. I know fertilizer is good for helping things grow, but I don't know about maintaining.
Not very natural, is it?
Oh, I don't know. Believe it or not, I don't know a lot about plants.
Yeah, I don't know either. I just know the basic biology of stuff since, I'm a student.
I know that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
But of course.
Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
You'll get there.
Yeah, eventually.
You just gotta be supportive.
I believe.
All right. Is there anything else you wanted to do out here?
No.
You gonna eat some other fruit?
I don't know if we're allowed to do that. Honestly, we should probably ask first.
I never see any sign that says don't eat the fruit. I mean,
Well,
it's a
I
garden.
mean,
It's meant to grow fruit to eat.
I don't.
Well,
I
is this more like a flower garden, or is it for food?
Any, Mimi.
Yeah, so there is a lot of flowers. However, there are still trees that do produce fruit. And there are bushes that produce, berries. And there are little things that you could absolutely forage, theoretically.
Careful with the berries.
I go eat some berries.
Well, wait. Just because you can eat them doesn't mean it's allowed. Like we still should.
If they're leaving them out here, they want them to be eaten. Okay.
I don't think that's.
I go eat some
I think
berries.
they're just.
All right, would you like to roll me a 1d20?
Okay, well.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you roll me
Perfectly
a
average.
con save?
You got this.
How many berries do you eat?
About a handful, like 5 berries.
You go over to this bush, and it's a cute little bush. It's got nice, beautiful green leaves, a couple berries. They're a darkish color, but they look pretty plump. You take up a handful of them, give them a good crunch. There's not much as far as flavor goes. It has a slight tartness to it, a little. They're pretty firm, but they do have a bit of give to them, as every berry should. And otherwise, there's no sort of discomfort as you eat them. Decent berries. Nothing special, but it's decent.
Nice.
Edible as far as you
Berry.
All right.
What's up?
Well. All right.
Do you want some berries, David?
Sure. I'll take one.
Yeah. Ian's like weakly reaching his hand out to try and stop them. But he knows that they're not gonna listen, so he just doesn't really say anything. He's like,
Oh, I'm sorry. Here, and Evan tries his best to split the berry in half and hands half of it over to you, Jane. Here you go.
That's not, no,
Sharing is caring.
there isn't, no.
Enjoy. Don't waste the berry, Jaden.
I'm not gonna eat the
You're
berry.
gonna reject the berry that I even gave you? Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh, okay. And Evan will eat the berry.
Yeah, because Avon respects my personal space and won't be mean to me.
What was that?
Personal space and boundaries and won't be mean to me.
Okay, Avon, do you just have one berry?
I am technically eating half a berry, yes.
Okay. I will not require you to make any checks just yet.
Okay.
All right, and you all turn away.
I will be leading the group.
Okay, so you all turn away.
Permanently.
I'll be in the front, not the back, where horror movie shit happens.
Oh, are you sure?
I'll be in the back.
I'll stay in the back. I'll carry David
Okay.
if he wants me to.
Perfect. Jaden, you specifically. As you stand up, you turn away. You turn your back to the forest, specifically.
I never said
And you
that.
can feel a presence watching. You can feel the ghost of claws sort of scrape down your back.
Jaden's just smiling and moving forward faster and faster.
And there's a slight tremor in the ground.
Hey! He's gonna like look over to the two. I got this cool little thingy. You guys want to move faster?
Sure.
Do we also
We
get
can
a
reach
tremor
you
in
there.
the ground?
Cool. Catch, and he's gonna throw a pair of
Do-
boots.
Do we feel the tremor in the ground?
No, you don't.
Reach it back to the
Faster.
dorm.
Cool. That's cool for them.
Hey,
I'm gonna throw a pair of rocket boots at Diesel. This is my flavoring for Longstrider.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast it at second level so that both of us get targeted. I'm gone. I'm gone, bro. I'm gone.
Jaden leaves you two behind, though. You do feel the tremor in the ground. I mean, I don't know if one of you flies.
Nope.
no,
Oh,
we can't
okay.
fly.
Okay,
Nope.
that's
we
right.
can't.
I keep forgetting.
I got 30.
Yep.
I got what, 40 movement speed. I can.
But yeah,
fast.
there's just a slight, very faint tremor in the ground.
Racing though, I'm gonna race Jaden.
I didn't say this was a race. We really shouldn't race. I wouldn't. Can we just move at the same speed but fast? You know.
I mean,
Like,
I'm pretty sure with your log strider, I move the same speed as you, don't I?
But how fast do you move?
I got 40 movement speed.
I have 40 as well.
So
Well,
y'all
it's
can
40 with
race.
Longstrider, but I casted it on you too.
Oh, so I got 50 movement speed then.
Oh shit.
I'll just pick up Avid and we'll race.
Oh
Uh,
wow.
Too slow, Jaden.
I'm gonna end the concentration on his Longstrider specifically.
Oh, you bitch.
Fuck you.
Well,
Anyways, before he gets ahead. Anyways, I'm okay with wasting that second level spell
Well,
slot.
I'll grab his hair and pull it backwards.
Bitch, I refuse.
It's okay. You guys are all doing great, okay? Everything is fine. Sebastian, just so I know, what is the last thing that you are doing?
He is curled up in the chair reading his book. He's kind of trying to figure out how to swallow going to the graveyard. You know, ever since he arrived, he's just sort of been thinking about how dangerous this all is and how many people could have died here before, and he's thinking, what could he do in the future to try and prevent death to other people, prevent the needless loss of life? And he's like feeling a little nauseated, but he's sort of hiding his face behind the book. Not to mention his worry for Kaimana. He isn't sure if he's going to see a grave there or not.
And you know what? That's a very fair thing to think. Oh my gosh. My phone is about to. Hold on.
Mm,
No worries.
God's gonna die. Okay, so I'm
God disconnects.
I'm gonna get schematic.
Connection with your creator has been lost.
I'm gonna get schematics for the night.
Hopefully, my
Your
phone
free
survives.
trial for life is expired.
I'm scared, so I'm gonna rush the end of this. Are you okay with going to the grave for next session?
With what the group the next session?
Are you okay with going to the graveyard next session?
Sure.
Okay. My phone is
You're
stuck.
hosting again next week?
I'm definitely gonna DM next time. Don't worry.
Yeah.
But, I have to finish a bunch of storylines. Don't worry. I just want to say, you're nestled in your little cozy chair. You almost want to drift off at how cozy everything is. Jaden, Diesel, and Avon, you of course are doing your little escape. Mizzle, you're taking a nice, lovely stroll with your best pal Lillian. And Eleazar, you're waiting for something very fun to happen. Somebody very fun to come along so that you can probably mess with them. I'm assuming you really just probably want to mess with those stinky student council people.
Yes. And no. And also yes.
Exactly, precisely, perfect. Okay, so as you're all relaxing, just enjoying your life. There's one thing that 0 of you did. Which is return to your dorm.
Oh, we're racing back to our dorms.
Well, yeah, but you didn't go back to your dorm.
Fair
Well,
enough.
Oh yeah,
hope
no.
to
As
be
soon
there
as I
pretty
heard
soon.
someone was waiting at my dorm, I was like, oh yeah, no, I'm gonna ignore that.
Exactly.
Understandable.
None of you guys went back to your
So
dorm.
fuck that quest line.
And
Yeah,
from within your dorm, there is a lot of clabbering, a lot of skittering, a lot of scratching, and a lot of flipping, searching, skittering. There's definitely something in there. But none of you saw.
All right.
That's where I'm gonna end this session for today. Sorry that it was very boring, but today I
That's
just
fun.
get a feel for everybody's sort of RP style and get a handle of your characters. Let you guys have a little free roam. Next session, we'll have a lot more planned stuff. I have a couple cutscenes in mind and a lot more interesting interactions. I promise. This session was very weak as far as things go. But yeah, I hope you guys at least tolerated that. And
lots of happened. So that was
yes,
interesting.
I took notes. You guys have those books. If you have specific questions on those books, feel free to DM me. And yeah. Here, I'm gonna make sure the recording button goes.
Thank you for session.
Thanks for this.
Running this session.
Yes. Sorry that I